Hey Elwood, what's up? Himanshu, what's up? How's it going? Good evening. Desi became a member. No way, Desi, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Desi. Hi, Ashley. Good evening. I'm good, Elwood. How are you? Ron, what's up, brother? How's everything going for you? Can you guys hear me okay? How's the audio? Good evening, Bicklesworth. What's up? Doing good. Awesome, man. That's super awesome. Let me see if I can find our music. Kick it on back here as well. Something to chill with. Good. Okay, awesome. Let me know if the music's too loud or not loud enough or whatever it shall be. Audio's perfect. Okay, good though. Love it. How is everything going for y'all? Having a great weekend? Yo, Jer, what's up, brother? Ethan, you are back. What's up, man? Hi, Desi. Thanks for becoming a member, Desi. I appreciate it. Glad to have y'all in tonight. It is currently 10:16 p.m. here near Kansas City, Missouri. Karen, good evening. How are you? Let me know. Is the music a little too loud? Pull it back just a hair. Been getting attacked by mosquitoes? Nah, man. That's the worst. I'm great. I'm doing great. That's good. Okay. Awesome. Thanks, Ashley. How's your day going, Ashley? Just trying to bring my chat over here. Jupiter is not up yet. It don't come up until about 1 a.m. Oh, that's awesome. Hi, Con. How's it going? Good. That is awesome. We're gonna get that large group of people starting to come in here in a minute on the YouTube side. Glad to see y'all again. Hopefully y'all are having a super amazing weekend so far. I had to help her move. I got you, Ethan. That makes sense. At one point you had 350 people on. Dude, we had a lot of people last night for sure. Where are you from? I thought you said last night we were in a different time zone. You're in Pennsylvania. Yep. So I'm in Central Time Zone. It is currently 10:18 for me, but near Kansas City, Missouri. Right now we are hanging out with Saturn. Beautiful Saturn live through a 11-inch telescope. Saturn! The Dwarf Lab of the Sea Star. What do you think about those? I got the Dwarf Lab. I haven't tried the Sea Star, but the results I see that come from the Sea Star are really beautiful. They really are beautiful. Are they real? They are. This is a live view right now through an 11-inch telescope. Cloudy in Wilmington, North Carolina. No! Can't be doing that. Where are y'all viewing from tonight? Again, I'm near Kansas City, Missouri. Let me know what state or country you're viewing from. Do you think Saturn has a core? Most likely. Most likely. We don't honestly know. New Jersey, New York City, Belize. Nice. San Antonio, Texas. The Riverwalk area is so gorgeous over there. Maryland. Beautiful. Four Corners area. Southeastern Utah. Amazing. Tennessee. Love it. Probably from like the molten, I should say dang, my mind just went somewhere. I was trying to read all the areas, but the molten hydrogen is going to create a heck of a magnetic field. Philippines, Scotland, Charlotte, North Carolina. Middle of America. Love it. Bass over here by me. Saturn actually has 274 moons. 274. Crazy, ain't it? You're home in the sky. It is Saturn. Yep, we're hanging out Saturn tonight. San Antonio, Texas here too. Small road. Ah, that's great. Love it. Maryland, very beautiful. LA. Saturn is the moon hog. It really is. Champaign, Illinois. Nice. I was a firefighter EMT over in Decatur in my younger years. Like my 18 through upper 20s. Mid to upper 20s. Missouri tapping in. Got another Missourian in here with me. Alabama, is it right now? This is a live view. New Orleans, beautiful. Ontario. Hey, why are you streaming my place? That's funny, Jenna. Aurora, Missouri, beautiful area. Canada, Vancouver, BC, nice. Missouri there too, Silver Bowl, welcome in. Missouri representing tonight for sure. North Carolina, Alabama, Portland, Oregon. Brazil, no way. Texas, Egypt, dude, welcome in. This live it is. We are looking at Saturn live from Kansas City, Missouri. Canada. Egypt, that's surreal. With the Bartonsville Astronomy Society, I did not. Was I supposed to? Maybe I forgot something there. Oxford, Michigan, okay. Windsor, Canada. Can't wait to see the comments. Dude, the comments are so gorgeous to view. Athens, Greece. No way. Welcome in. Show us the Earth, says Kyle. Okay. Where the moon's at, we'd have to turn up the brightness to see the moons. Do you ever see some of Saturn's moons? We do. And we'll do it here shortly, too. We'll definitely kick up some of the brightness and we'll look at some of the moons around Saturn, including Titan, the second largest moon in our solar system. How often you have to adjust the camera and Saturn goes out of frame? So my telescope actually tracks it. If you can see on the very bottom down there, where the comments are, if you can see that white area, that's my mount. It's an EQ6R Pro mount. And this tracks Saturn through the sky. Debbie, thank you so much. Yo, Debbie, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. Just know that that goes back into what we do here. All the funds that we receive go back into the observatory, into the equipment, and be able to continue to provide stuff like this for sure. Think the rings look like a flat disc? Totally insane. Yeah, they're very, very thin right now. Almost razor thin. Make sure I got everything here. Thanks, Lamar. Appreciate that. Red, what's up? You got your boyfriend with you tonight. That's super awesome. Welcome in. Welcome back, by the way. How do you know where to point it? I've been doing this for quite a while, but in the observatory, we have a planetarium software that connects to the mount. So we just click what we want to go to and slew it that way. It just takes off. So I don't know how to pin, Roman? Come on, Dazzy. What are you trying to pin? I'll try to pin it for you. And say, are you using your computer or no? Will you show me typing? What exactly you mean, Kyle? I see your comments. Like, I read all the comments that come through. It just depends. The comments are obviously flying for me. I try to get as many comments as I can. 3i Atlas cannot see it right now. Cannot see 3i Atlas. It's already out of my view. We will in November, though. We'll start to see it in November. Have you ever seen Haley's comment? Nope. I did not get to see it. How come I can't see this from the Central Valley, California? Because it's 8:24. It's starting to get dark. Look way off in the east, though. Yeah, I see you, by the way, brother. Is that the closest you can get? I mean, unless you come over here and pick up my telescope and hold it higher, then we'll get a little closer. Have you ever seen an alien or a spaceship before? No, but I definitely see aliens here in my chat sometimes. People that don't seem to be people for sure. Strange drones. No, we don't get really too many like drones or anything this way. I live too rural to see a lot of stuff like that. Meatball on a stick? That's funny. Telescope C11. Tonight using the Celestron 11-inch Smith touchscreen, the C11. Are you inside or outside when I stargaze here? Lots of muzzies in the summer. It sucks. So I'm actually inside a room that's connected to the where the telescope's at. So it's an observatory. One's a control room, or basically where all the computers are, that keeps the mosquitoes away and also has climate control. Why it's still blurry? Because it's 795 million miles away, and we're looking at it through a telescope. If we were taking photos, it wouldn't be as blurry, obviously. Do you know the area where 3i Atlas is coming from? Do not. I cannot actually tell you exactly where it's come from. I don't know the star system. While ago, I'm on my computer. Oh, okay. I got you. Astro, what's up? This is Saturn. We are looking at Saturn. What's the time right now? 10:25 p.m. No, I'm not single, man. Atlas shrug. Wait, what? 790 million miles away. Nothing. Love it. Saturn. It is. Beautiful Saturn tonight. Can you face Gemini or what? Like we would see star. That's all we would see though. It's not like we can see the whole constellation. Not through the telescope. Ah, that's cool, Madeline. I appreciate it. What planet can you see the clearest? Honestly, Jupiter. Jupiter comes in really gorgeous. I really love it and enjoy viewing Jupiter. Did you know a crash into Jupiter? Yeah, I don't think so. Not that I've seen. Have you ever seen weird stuff on the moon? No, it'd have to be massive to be able to see it from a telescope here on Earth. It'd have to be something really large on the moon in order to see it. When I say large, 10 miles wide at least. Wes says, do you think the rail's flat? Not at all, man. Can you spot Proxima Centauri? I cannot from the northern hemisphere. That's a southern hemisphere target to be able to see. How long does it take you to set up the telescope on a new subject? Like we can jump between Saturn and Neptune really fast because they are really close to each other. But it depends on what we're doing. Whether we're doing like planets, for example, the moon, or they got to use a little different setup. If we're doing deep space, we got to use quite a bit different setup. What's your favorite car? I mean, I like my car, man. I don't know. It fits in the subject though. Cannot be explained. I have videos and pictures of orbs moving in unison. Oh, that's crazy. That's super crazy. What's the first object you captured? Galaxies. What star can you spot? Any star that's above my head right now. Can you zoom in on a star? Is it solid, or can you see frequency water distortion? We see our atmosphere distorting the light, if that's what you're asking, but we see the energy of the star in the form of the photons. Price on the current setup, altogether, right now it's probably pushing about 6,000 to 7,000. Oh, that's cool, Kristen. That's super awesome. Can you see the Hubble Space Telescope with your telescope? I think you can. I've never tried it though. It is relatively bright. It's just, can you keep up with it? That's the issue. Can you keep up with it as it orbits through? Oh, we're going to hang out Saturn for a bit. Do you think there's living creatures out there in deep space? Very plausible. Just based on sheer numbers, very plausible. How long has stream been on tonight so far? 13 minutes, just started. Focus? It's pretty well focused. We got a little bit of focus flop, but it's actually pretty well focused right now. What is the fourth planet from Earth? That's Irontown. Well, Mars would be the first one. Then you get to, I assume you're talking outwards, right? Talking outwards, so you go Mars, Saturn, and then you get to Uranus and Neptune. There's a little bit of ammonia in Saturn, but it's mostly hydrogen. 96% hydrogen, 4% helium. And then you get methane, ammonia, and so on. Will we be visited by aliens? I highly doubt we ever will. Okay, then you're going to get Neptune. How's Saturn? I already got that one for you. Jupiter not above the horizon. You heard it pronounced different? The thing that you're sitting on. This is crazy, ain't it, Aaron? And such a beautiful view it is tonight. Again, this is a live view. This is what Saturn looks like through a telescope. Would drone-mounted telescopes make sense? No, because you'd have way too much movement. what is your thoughts on 3i Atlas? I think the Iron Talon 77 that's in the chat, like 2 comments below you, might be the guy that's occupying it, to be honest. So we're saying the Lynn is affected by the atmosphere. There's no firmament, nothing in here between 795 miles away. LMAO, says Mason. Yeah, we do see the atmosphere quite a bit. No, we don't see a firmament in the way that you're trying to use it as context. And yes, there's a lot of space between us and 795 million miles away. This is roughly what Saturn looked like about 71 minutes ago. Is the H20 millimeter eyepiece good? So 20 millimeter eyepiece, you take your focal length and divide that by 20 millimeter, and that would give you your zoom power. Hey, what's up, Jessa? How's it going? Doesn't Jupiter have rings too? It does, 4. What's your aperture, and is it possible to get a better focus? This is an 11-inch telescope, and this is actually really well focused right now. What up, Michael? How's it going? Good evening. He's going the 80s from our garden in Ireland with my telescope. That's amazing. That's super awesome. How's that, PhD storyteller? Oh, that's crazy cool. Biologists are a lot of fun to listen to for sure. Space and time, love it. We are so small. This is true. Jupiter has 95 moons, but we see the 4 Galilean moons from here on Earth, the large moons. Any moons out on Saturn tonight? They are. We'll kick up some brightness here in a bit, Red. Hi, Aim. How's it going? Saturn's always fascinated you with the rings. It is so majestic. The rings definitely stand out. First time ever getting to see Saturn live through a telescope. How crazy cool is that? If you ever get a chance to check out a telescope, for example, like if you can go to a local astronomy club, most larger towns and cities have them, you should definitely do it. Do you think we'll make it back to the moon? Absolutely. So into outer space, but scared as heck to ever float into it. I mean, I get that. I definitely get that. Got an honest question. What's up? Gotta ask him. The worst question is one's not asked. Hey, Benito, how's it going? Matt says, we live on a flat earth. Dude, denying science, but science still loves you. When I went to school, they thought Pluto was it. Don't know anything beyond that. Yeah. Back in the early 1900s when they knew Andromeda was actually something outside of our galaxy. If we're spinning at these ridiculous speeds, how are you able to hold this focus? So how do we track it through the sky? The mount on the telescope follows the right ascension of the target that we're looking at. Every now and then, though, I have to give it a little bit of a nudge to get it centered back up, right? So, for example, nudge it back up. But if I were to turn off the mount, then you'll see the rotation. Why did NASA stop exploring the ocean? Start focusing on getting off the planet? They never did focus on the ocean. That was not NASA. NASA was built for, or created, I should say, for rockets. That's exactly what they were. It was for a different demeanor compared to what it's used for today, obviously, but it was all about rockets. I cannot see 3i right now. Not where we can see it. Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate it. Honestly, thank you so much for coming in and hanging out with us tonight. Yep, no one does the studies of the oceans, not NASA. Going to just start doing astrophotography soon. That's amazing. That's really cool. You got any equipment yet? This telescope is the C11. Yukon Territory of Canada. Welcome in, Lewis. How's your night? Having a good weekend so far? Tuning in from Minnesota. Welcome in, Scott. My life is being recommended there in Brazil. Welcome in, Lucas. Glad to have you, bud. You're building an 8-inch at the moment. Wow, dude, this is going to be a beautiful telescope. I'm sure you're going to love it. Winston's from California. Welcome in, bud. How's your skies tonight? Got Florida as well. Abby, welcome in. Montreal, welcome in. How much does the cheapest telescope cost? I guess free. If you can find, go buy like yard sales and stuff, you'll probably find them really, really, really cheap. I'm Modest from Missouri. Welcome in. We're over by Kansas City. In our yard with the TV show on the first moon landing. Oh, no way, Deborah. 4 years old when the first moon landing occurred. That is so cool. Oh, I appreciate it, brother. Hi, Kelly. Not real, says Mecca. Okay. Cool story. Portland, Oregon. Welcome in. Enchiladas. Dude, I can definitely do enchiladas. And what I say dots in the lights of lights in the straight line. Do you know what that could be? Yes, Starlink satellite trains. What are we looking at? Saturn. We got Tennessee. What's up, Jackass? How's it going? Can you see Neptune? We can. We'll do it here in just a bit. With white cheese sauce. That's right. Enchiladas, white cheese sauce. At least my guy knows what to put on enchiladas. If you guys are Mexican fans, whether it's burritos, enchiladas, whatever it is, do you guys like white cheese sauce on it? Just joined Saturn. Welcome in, Swathi. How's it going? Arizona. Kaylee from Arizona. Yeah, we'll do Neptune in just a bit. A favor. That's funny. Can you look at other planets? Yeah, we'll do Neptune here in just a bit. We'll definitely do it. Queso Blanco. There you go. There's are you trying to convince me? Dude, I'm not trying to convince you anything. I think you need to have your mind open, though, and look at evidence. I think that's a great thing. I'm not trying to convince you of anything. Hopkinsville, Kentucky. We got northern Utah as well. Welcome in, Bethany and Joshua. Appreciate having you guys here. Can you see 3i Atlas? Not yet. Enchiladas. Poor Mason. You're trying so hard to convince something, but you're just crazy, bro. Is this computer simulator? It is not. This is Saturn live through a telescope. Love from the Philippines. Welcome in, Mark. How are you doing? What constellation is Saturn in? Right now, let me make sure. Because I'm sure I'll say it wrong. Let's see. It is currently... Ooh, it's like in between a couple right now. Let me move it over just a bit more. It's outside of Aquarius now. Let's see if I can click this. Maybe. Looks like we are in... Of course, now I can't even focus on chat. Pisces. It looks like it's roughly in Pisces now. We'll be able to see 3i when it gets closer to Earth. It doesn't really get very close to Earth, but we'll be able to see it sometime in November. Anthony, what's up? How's it going? Dude, how do they do that? What's that? Our view right now? It's through a telescope. We're looking through an 11-inch telescope. This is a live view of Saturn from Kansas City, Missouri. Not spam talking about enchiladas. What, dude? Oh, thanks, Country Mike. Appreciate that, man. Did you start the whole enchilada thing? You did, Elwood. See what you did? It is on you. Albuquerque, New Mexico in here. How it going? What's up, man? How is the New Mexico skies tonight? Thank you, Adam. Appreciate that. Light pollution here is about 2.7 on the Bordeaux scale. Pink, welcome in. Elizabeth, welcome in. Lisa, welcome in. Just a hexagon, the hexagon storm near the North Pole. So we see mostly the south side right now of Saturn, not the north side. The south's actually what's pointing a little bit more towards us than the north side of Saturn itself. Arthur, hey, welcome in, bud. Jupiter's not above the horizon to be able to see. Diego, what's up? How's it going? Paul, thank you so much. Welcome in. Where's Atlas? It's over towards the direction if you're looking in the sky towards Mars. When we show Neptune, we'll do here quickly. We'll definitely do it here quickly. Trying to keep up with some of the comments real quick. They're going by pretty quick on me. Clouds now in New Zealand tonight, sadly. Don't you guys always have clouds, though? Hey, Justin, welcome in. Thank you so much. Saturn is majestic. You can see it in California. Nice. Shows the moon with zoom. So I cannot see the moon currently from my location. If you're a pro, you can show us Earth. No, you can probably just quit playing your Fortnite game and look under your butt and you'll see it. You ever get a good shot of satellites? They go through sometimes. Sky nerds like me. What's up, Wayne? How's it going? Stop the sound effects. What sound effects? Like the music? I can turn off the music real quick. Does that work? Now you just got to hear everything in my background here. The annoyingness of it all, huh? Pretty wild out here. How peaceful is the ambient noise? It's really peaceful, ain't it? Turn it back on, please. No, let's real. You're looking at Saturn live right now. What power are we looking at right now? Probably somewhere around 300 or 400. Somewhere in that ballpark. Can you see Orion's belt? When it comes up, we'll be able to. When it comes up, we'll be able to. Let's see if I can keep up with the chart. There we go. Off topic, just asking, is Pluto reachable to look at? It is if we didn't have the Barlow in that we're currently using. Best luck says fake. Okay, that's your second time to say that. Cool story. What telescope are you using? C11. The rap music goes hard with this. Nice. Dude, like YouTube has a really wild thing when it comes to music. I'm trying not to push the boundaries with them, to be honest. I'm trying not to push the boundaries with them. Hey, Joni, how's it going? Welcome in. When are you going to do Pluto? Something we'd have to do a little earlier. Right now, it's going to be behind Therese for me, currently. I can't even see Pluto currently. It's something we'd have to do closer, like 9 o'clock, currently in the Central Time. What state are you in? Kansas. Kansas City, Missouri area. Can you see the meteors coming soon? You mean the comet? I assume you mean the comet. Or do you want to talk about meteor showers? Two different things there. Meteor showers we'll be able to do here this coming month. We'll be doing some meteor showers. It says different. And everyone who downgraded. That's funny. Thanks, Michaela. Hopefully I said your name right. Thank you. And welcome in, by the way. Can you bring Saturn up in the view? Yeah, absolutely, bro. See if I can pay attention to the view as well. Do it properly here. Why is it blurry? It's not really. Actually, it's a really beautiful view of Saturn. This is a live view of Saturn through a telescope at 795 million miles away. It's actually really gorgeous right now. You're in Colorado. Oh, heck yeah. Not too far from us. Astronomy member. Oh, reach out. Oh, I went by Witch Fest. I was just going to get my Astronomy Society members to reach out to you. Oh, okay. That's really cool, man. Absolutely. This is a C11 from Celestron. Celestron C11. The government is mad, making it blurry so we don't see all the alien stuff. Okay. Okay. My goodness. Best time to see meteors last night. Oh, man. Meteors are so cool to watch, to be honest. Like, I enjoy a good meteor shower. Are we showing Neptune tonight? We will. I keep saying that I'm getting ready to do it, but the comments are going by so fast, I'm just trying to keep up with them. So trying to focus over on all the comments is tough. That's 11 inch. It's 11 inch. It's roughly like 249 millimeter, whatever that is. The Saturn's rings are insane. They really are. What's the closest planet you can see details on? Jupiter. Honestly, Jupiter's the easiest one to see details on. Jupiter's definitely the easiest one to see. Mercury, I cannot see. It's already set. Hey, you're welcome. Absolutely, Captain. G9 Army, what's up? Welcome in. Welcome in. Is that real? It is, yeah. You're looking at Saturn live. Neptune is fake news. Okay, whatever. Oh, man. Can you see Rigel? Rigel, the beautiful star over in Orion. It's not high. It's not even up yet. It's not even above the horizon. But later tonight we'll be able to. Can you get a better shot of the rings? Man, this guy. Apparently the rings were thicker and bigger years ago, 1,000 years in the future. It'll be gone. Yeah, 100 million years, 200 million years from now, it should be gone. How much time in the past are we looking? Roughly 71 minutes. If you don't believe this is real, telescope's right there in the comments on the very bottom. You can see the telescope there, hopefully. I can tap it, or heck, let me just stomp. You can hear me stomp, and there's the shaking. I don't know how much more we can get. Are aliens real? There's a guy named Irontown here in the chat. I think he's an alien, to be honest. I think he is an alien. Where will the rings go? Ring rain is one thing that happens. Ring rain is where some of the ring gets pulled into Saturn, eventually gets tugged in, and also creates new moons inside the rings. They're called, dang, lost my mind, but basically smaller moons are inside the rings as well, like Pandora, for example. Clinical's an alien as well, he says. Nice. Wouldn't you think if aliens had the technology, they would have the technology to stay incognito? I mean, possible, I guess, if you want to go that way. Are you mentally moving the telescope? Nope, I'm actually tracking it with my mount. This is an EQ6R Pro mount. Can you point at another planet? We will here in a bit. We'll definitely do Neptune as well tonight. And then eventually we'll get around, do some other stuff like we'll go look at Pleiades, the Seven Sisters. We'll go look at Orion Nebula. We'll look at Jupiter. That's a game plan for the night. Thanks, Mitchell. Appreciate that. Earth is just a pit stop for aliens. Just don't let him use your restroom. My hurt's pretty bad. Really. How are you seeing the planet? Oh, that went by too fast. Where'd your comment go? How are you seeing the planet so clearly? Using a telescope. This is a 11-inch telescope. We do not accept no for an answer. That's so funny. 3 Atlas, we cannot see it right now. It's already below the horizon. Is Mars up? It already set. Mars is already set for us. Hi, Mary. How's it going? Welcome in. Rob, what's up, dude? How's it going? Welcome in. Jupiter's protector. Jupiter's not a protector of Earth. It actually slingshots stuff at us. It's more of a friend of me. Elmira. Oh, okay. Elmira. Got it. Your voice in the background that comes before your live voice. Oh, okay. There's 2 microphones obviously sitting next to me. You're probably hearing one, I would assume, from right next to the telescope. There's 2 different ones. What's the delay for the distance? Roughly 71 minutes. When we talk about Saturn at 795 million miles away, it's roughly about 71 minutes for the light to travel. Where are you filming at? Kansas City, Missouri. Astro, what's up, brother? Good evening, man. How you doing? How are you doing? What area on Earth are you at? Kansas City, Missouri. The telescope right now is C11. How many moons does Saturn have, and can you name them all? Saturn has 275. I can name some, but not all. Nowhere near all. I can only name like probably 8 of them, roughly. That's about it. That's as far as you can zoom in. It depends on the night. The atmosphere tonight is pretty rough. We have a lot of clouds tonight. I think, Carlos, appreciate that. Did I say clouds? I should say that properly. We have a lot of Canadian wildfire smoke coming through. Let's see if we can brighten it up a little bit. Enceladus is a really cool moon. It is. It's one of the harder ones to capture. You need some practice. I know. You want to help me? Can you locate the Andromeda Galaxy? We have been doing the Andromeda Galaxy a few nights now. We've been on it. Right now we're set up, though, to be able to do planets. We're not really set up for deep space currently. Our planet's still kind of lined up for right now. Not really. There's a lot of separation between things. Like, for example, Mars already set. Saturn and Neptune are really close to each other above my head. And Jupiter has not came up. Uranus has just now come up over the horizon. And then eventually Venus comes up, and then the Sun. Just match the picture up if you zoom out a little bit. No, we can definitely zoom out. It's like, so this is my field of view and the camera that we have. And then, of course, we can zoom in as well. It ain't going to do much more for us. I'll smell from Justin Bieber's concert. You have a camera on the scope, and then you view it with monitors. Yep, exactly how I'm doing it. If you look, if you could look into the surface of the planet for just 10 minutes, what view would you see? Of course, a bunch of gas, a bunch of storms. When we talk about Saturn, there's a lot of storms on Saturn, similar to what we see on Jupiter as well. We're not talking about the great red spot, but you'd see the great white spot on something like Saturn. Let's do some focus real quick, though. Got a little bit out of focus here. Last time the Great White Spot came through, I think it was like 2009 or something like that, 2011. Looking at now, like from not thousands of years ago, this is roughly about 71 minutes ago. 10 subscribers from 5,000. Yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Turn on notifications as we go live. I try to go live every night as long as we don't have clouds. The type of views you're going to see. You're not going to see me twerking. You might see someone in the chat named Irontown7. I think he makes videos that twerk, so I'd watch out for that guy. But you won't see me twerking or singing or anything like that. What you'll see is stuff like this right here, Saturn live, or it could be our moon, it could be planets, it could be moons around planets, galaxy nebulae, stellar clusters, stellar nursery, stuff like that. Yo, 8 counts. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for the super. I appreciate it. Jeff with 10s gifting memberships. Yo, Jeff, thank you so much, dude. Jeff, I appreciate that, brother. Dude, thank you so much. And just so you guys know, all the funds that I receive do go back into what we do. What's the difference between a planetary disk and a ring system? It gets a little bit more complicated. It depends on what you're using as a disk. The disk could be just looking at Saturn, for example, and then the disk or the rings being the objects that are going around it. Yo, what's up, Jeremy? How's it going, man? Classic! Dude, thank you so much for the super! Classic movies. Dude, love the name, by the way. Classic movie and radio shows. Dude, do you do a lot of lives of stuff like that or no? I'll have to check you out for sure, man. Thank you so much. Honestly, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. We kind of go back up. What's he saying now? Man, I must have missed his last comment. That's my buddy, by the way. Try not to ban him. Unless he gets a little wild, then just put him in timeout. But that's my buddy. Do you have to pay to be a member? So membership is a paid thing here on YouTube. The rings are mostly ice water, very little rock and dust. Actually, a lot less than what they expected. It's around 1% where they expected to be a little bit higher. Definitely high speed Polaroid still image. Get them meddling. How fast do the planets and the rings moves? How fast do the parts of the ring? So each ring actually moves it, or I should say, rotates around the planet Saturn. Different speeds. The ones closer rotate much faster than the ones further out. Anime called Orb. It's about astrology. I have not. I don't watch anime personally. How long have you been stargazing? I started at 8 was the first time. Then there was a lot of break in between, of course, and then I got back into it. Really got back into it. I don't know, 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, somewhere in there. 4 years ago. 4 years seems right. Webinars October 22nd. Shane Larson. Gotcha. Do you see the anime? I got that one already. I have not. How much to see Uranus? Oh my goodness. Best cosmic channel I've come across in a long time. I appreciate you, John. Thank you so much. What are Saturn's rings made of? Mostly ice water. Can you see Neptune? We will here in a minute, for sure. I've eaten a burger and it looks like Saturn. What? That sounds pretty well. Get stuck in the corner quite a bit here at home. Yeah, it should be. I can only imagine. That guy probably still uses a home phone too. Can you see Jupiter? Not above the horizon. Uranus is not up or either. Can we use water-powered spacecrafts? I doubt it. I highly doubt it, man. Highly doubt it. Yo, 5,000 subs. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Honestly, thank you so much. We should focus too. Thank you so much for the 5,000 subs, by the way, here on YouTube. I really appreciate y'all. Can you see Neptune? We will, brother. We will. What are you using to view the planets? Right now, we're using a C11 telescope. C11 telescope from... let's see if I can even type in the command here. Make it actually type it out. It's from Celestron, but let's see if I can get the push through. What planets can be seen? Right now, Saturn and Neptune are the only two that we can actually get to. Is there anything digital enhancement filtering happening between where the light comes into your telescope? No, I mean, it's digital, so it comes through a dedicated camera, but this is what I see. There's no sharpening or anything else. I just got the brightness and I got the gain on, and then I think I got basically removing any hot pixels I'll show up. So no red dots, no blue dots, no green dots. What state are we viewing from? Kansas City, Missouri. Just got here. Where are you watching friends from? So Kansas City, Missouri. Here in Illinois, can't seem to see the moon tonight. You'd have to look way west, and if you're in Illinois, you can see it right. It's already set. It is already set for us. Can you focus or just my eyes? Sometimes it gets out of focus, but it's pretty well focused right now. It looks pretty good. Can you see my message? I did just now. I seen that when you want me to pin it. Is that what you want? Let me try to pin it real quick. There we go. Saturn's ring look different depending on the angle of sunlight, kind of like diamond catching light. It can be a little different depending on what your view is, right? So if you got like brightness turned up, obviously they look a little different. But the thing is also in about 7 years, there'll be a lot more separation in the ring. Will be more south separated, that maximum. And so you see a lot more gapping between the ring. Right now, they're in our perspective, when you talk about the way the orbit of Saturn as it goes around the plane, and as we line up, we're kind of edge on. So roughly about every 7 years you get there. Between 14 to 15 years, you go through like that period. So you'll see this, and another 14 and a half years we'll see this again. Greetings from Southeast Wisconsin. Hey, welcome in. Why does the moon look blue? I did not see the moon looking blue. Is there something different about the moon today? It's orange from my view. There's a lot of smoke in the sky here in the central part of the U.S. A lot of smoke in the sky currently here in the central part of the U.S. Let's see if I can pull Saturn up a little bit better for us. Get over there. And then I'm going to try to hit the focuser one more time here. We get to kind of simmer down any. It is very pretty, absolutely. Too many smokers? What? And how can you focus Saturn constantly? So we're using an EQ mount. This is a German equatorial mount. If you look down in the chat here, let's see if I can do this properly too. If you look down in where the chat is, this is the telescope we're using. That white part on the bottom is the mount that we're using. It's a EQ6R Pro mount. And what happens is it tracks it through the sky for us, the objects that we're looking at. So it's a right ascension that we're tracking through the sky. How many moons does Saturn have? It has 475. Dang it. 275 moons. There we go. 275 moons. I just got way sidetracked by trying to move the camera here. What up, Hunter? Welcome in. How's it going? Seen from Brazil. Yes, you can see Saturn from Brazil. Make sure I'm keeping up. The comments are going by so fast. I'm sorry, y'all, if I miss anything. Is everything in space going the same direction? Not really. Everything's rotating in space and just moving around. Everything appears to rotate, though. There's nothing that we have observed that doesn't rotate. Do all the moons have names? Most of them are named, and then there's some that are cataloged still to be named by the IAU. Ready to see something else here in a bit? We will. One for Earth, yeah. Too many differences, yeah, for sure. Have you spotted 3 islets? We have not. Can it smoke from forest fires, I believe. Is maple scented? Dude. Can you imagine? 274, yeah. 274. 95 moons around Jupiter, 274 Saturn. It's like 26 or 27 for the Uranus, and then 16 or 17 for Neptune, 2 for Mars, 1 for us, 0 for Mercury and Venus. How do I get notification for when you come on at night? So I think click my profile picture here and make sure you got the subscribe button on, and go down just a bit, and you should be able to see the area where it says notifications. You should be able to turn it on there. How much was this telescope? The telescope itself, the telescope's about 4,000 to 5,000. I was able to get it pretty cheap though. Watching from Springfield, Massachusetts. Currently 11:58 for you. Wow, dude, it's 10:59 here now. Yo, what's up, Hayden? How's it going, buddy? I see you. Welcome in, Sappin. How you doing? Denise, welcome in. Thank you so much. See if I can keep up for everything. To turn on notification, click on the bell on his profile. There you go. Thank you, Karen. Appreciate that. Do all moons behave as ours? No. Some are tidally locked, some ain't. There's a moon at Jupiter that's super wild. Doesn't even have a clean elliptical plane around Jupiter. Jeff from Texas, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in, I appreciate it. Isab, thank you so much, man. Yo, thank you so much. Thank you so much for subbing to the channel. I appreciate you guys. I honestly do. Can you see its moons? We can. We turn up the brightness here. Let me see where some of the moons are. Tethys is right next to the rings. Dione is behind the rings. Look at the planetarium. Mimas is on the outside. Let's see where else everything is. And Claudius. I'm guessing Titan's going to be on Mimas side. Gotta zoom out enough. Try to look at the planetarium to see exactly where everything is. It looks like Rhea, Mimas, Rhea, and then it'll be Titan most likely. Hyperion's on the opposite side. So Titan's actually a distance away tonight. No, actually Titan's behind Saturn. Okay, so Titan's behind Saturn. We won't see Titan. Let's see if we can get enough brightness here and make out any of the moons. There's going to be a few right next to the ring. It's going to be hard to see. I can see definitely one over here on this this side. It'd be kind of harder to see because it's not a bright one. More light. We need more light. I don't know if you guys can make that out or not. It's like really, really faint right now. I'm going to bring in a little bit more light here. Can you guys see it or no? This one appears to be, it's either Mimas or it's going to be Rhea. Maybe Rhea. I mean, that one is probably going to be... Man, it's so tough to tell which direction we're looking at right now. I can see one next to the ring. I can see one right here. I can see a moon there. Titan's back behind Saturn currently. But I can see one right next to the ring there. I'm not... there's actually another one on the outside of the ring here on this side. It may not be coming in very well. We have to change the exposure. Let's try changing the exposure real quick. See if we can get some of the moons to pop in a little better somehow. Can you guys kind of make them out? Little smudges. But there's a few moons there for sure. I can see a few of them. Anyways. We pull it back. We'll get back to chat here real quick. You see it? Ah, awesome. Awesome, awesome. Pull it back in our view. Oh, thanks, Steven. Appreciate it. See your house from there? That's funny. Jupiter is sleeping right now. It's not above the horizon. Mars is already set for me. There's our beautiful planet Saturn. See if we can focus a little better. How's it look? Does it look okay? On my side, it looks decent. It's definitely out of focus, but I'm trying to get the decent view over here. Let me try a little bit more focus. Focus. Hey, thank you, Jemima. Focus a little better. It's not the worst right here. It's definitely out of focus, though. It's getting there, I think. You can see the striation on Saturn. I'm sorry, it's hard to pay attention to comments, though, whenever I'm doing this focus. So if I miss a comment, I'm sorry. I'm super sorry for that. There we go. This is Saturn. We're looking at Saturn live through an 11-inch telescope here near Kansas City, Missouri. It's currently 11:03 a.m. Forward focus. Maybe if we had a forward focus, it'd be a little bit better. What's up, Ian? I'm not too sure what you're trying to say there. Are we simply along for the ride? We are tonight. That is true. We are simply, even I am, to be honest. Oh, thanks, Red. Appreciate it. Yep, 11 p.m. We are specking the universe. That is true. That is true. How's it look for y'all? Does it look okay? Can you see the spaceship coming? What spaceship? What spaceship, brother? Could suddenly look through your telescope at Saturn tonight. What do you think would surprise them the most? The advancements that we've gotten to now, for sure. Yo, give me God, thank you so much, dude. Honestly, thank you. I appreciate it, brother. A speck on a speck on a flea on a speck. Love it. Be happy with the view with the minimum inch telescope for Saturn. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Thanks, Tasha. Appreciate it. Honestly, thank you. Can we see a lunar lander on the moon? Not from my telescope, but you can with like India. India took a lot of photos. China, Japan, USSR took photos of the type of objects that you're trying to speak of. I think India did the best, though. Some of their photos, I think, are just stunning to be able to see the lander. If Albert Einstein was alive today, would he be most surprised about? I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't know. It's a little off. It is, I know. All right, let's try a little bit more focus then. I think Biz, I appreciate it, man. He is talking to us. Sometimes I do. Any aliens having a party out here? The only aliens I've seen so far are all in chat. This is beautiful planet Saturn. What time does you pop out? What? He's trying hard. Anyways, game name, not a game, this is a live view of Saturn. Maybe that the universe can do to show us. Yeah, absolutely. Make a model of your telescope. This is a Celestron C11. Let's see if I can get it to come through real quick. If it does. Did I not type? Dang, can't type it. Someone do the exclamation point telescope. He'll type it in the chat for you. What in the chat did I step into? This is amazing. Thank you. I appreciate it, Venom. Welcome in, by the way. Glad to have you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. What do you do if you witness Saturn just explode? Well, then we would witness Saturn explode. There's nothing there to do it, though. Can you show us 3i Atlas not above the horizon? Anyways, you guys are getting really wild on the conversation. Again, this is a live view from Kansas City, Missouri. Welcome in. I hope you're having an amazing weekend. It is currently 11:06 p.m. for us here. Let us know where you're viewing from. Hey, I'm in Kansas City, Missouri. Don't tell me your address, obviously. Just let me know what area you're viewing from, whether it's a state or even a country. Thanks, Venom. Appreciate it, man. Thanks, Sarin. Absolutely. We're looking up while a lot of people look down. I think that's the thing. We got Illinois, South Carolina. Outside of Chicago. Okay, Canada, Mississippi. Another person from Canada. We got Colorado, South Carolina. Gorgeous. Georgia here. Nice. Welcome in. Affected Saturn disappeared. It just disappeared. It's hard to say. Honestly, it'd be hard to say. California. Nice. Got another one from California. Got you, California. South on Illinois. Okay. I got you. Two Canadians here is a bit much. Nah, man. We love our friends from up north for sure. Kansas City, Missouri. No way. Welcome in. South Cal. Okay. Osaka. Nice. Arkansas. South Cal. Wasteland. My goodness, dude. Arkansas. Okay. You got several from Arkansas as well. There are no stars in the background. It's exposure. We'd have to turn up exposure to be able to see the stars. Stars are much, much dimmer than Saturn. Arkansas. Nice. New Zealand. Nice. No way. Germany. Okay. Welcome in. Flagstaff, Arizona. North Dakota. Wow. All around. Oregon. You guys are absolutely awesome. Glad that we're able to reach out tonight, hang out with so many people from even the Philippines here. We got Washington, Alaska, Boston, Idaho. Nice. So everybody being able to jump in here, hang out from all around the globe. And that's absolutely awesome. This is Saturn. We're looking at Saturn right now. Lebanon, New Hampshire, Redville, Arkansas. Okay. Northern Michigan, Bangladesh. Nice. Milford, Kentucky, Ohio. I'm not even going to try to say that word. I don't even know how to say that, Isabel. Can you see Andromeda? We do sometimes look at Andromeda. Right now we're hanging Saturn. We'll probably look at Neptune as well here shortly. Tonight we're mostly set up to be able to look at Saturn in planetary views, actually. There are several different things that we'll be live streaming here on YouTube, and that's from our moon to planets, moons around planets, galaxy nebulae, stars, stellar clusters, stellar nursery, stuff like that. Even sometimes the sun in the day. We live stream the sun today. Is this real life? I would hope so. What's the closest star called? Proxima Centauri. Proxima Centauri. Miss Isabel, why can't we see the stars? Because you are the star. We can't see you. You're just in chat. Westport District. Nice. Kentucky as well. Gotcha. Why hasn't man been back to the moon? They have. They went 6 times in total. Western Kentucky. Welcome in. We got Bridgeport, Connecticut. Welcome in. Oh, Iceland. Beautiful. Indiana. Okay, I got you. In the 90s, got to see Saturn's rings edge on. Yeah, we're back to edge on again. Austin, Texas. What up? Is it getting old? I mean, it's getting older. Everything in the universe is getting older, right? Unless it hasn't been created or made yet. Why Saturn's so great? So it's just how we're picking it up currently. It's actually like a tannish brownish color. When are you going to be able to see 3i Atlas sometime next month? At the end of the month, near like the 31st of October, we'll be able to see it as the sun rises in the morning, and then into November, start to see it even quicker and quicker in the morning hours. Saturn's about 795 million miles away tonight. Went to Edward Island. Kansas City, Missouri. Westport District. Okay. Beautiful area. I'm just outside of Kansas City. Do you ever think that they will land on Mars? Maybe. It's a very good possibility. Those are plans. When will it get hit by an asteroid? What's that? How many moons can fit between Saturn and Earth? I don't know, man. You'd have to do the calculation. Another view, Utah in the house. What's up, Kelby? How's it going? This is a live view of Saturn from here in Kansas City, Missouri, through an 11-inch telescope. NASA's fake, Earth is flat. We're in a closed system, says Grandpa. Dude, you act more like a grandkid, not a grandpa. We're all just Earthlings checking out another world together. So rad. Dude, that is so true, 100%, man. 100%. Yo, what up, Riverfront? How's it going? Welcome in. Thanks, Gregory. I appreciate that. As space expanding, the universe does expand. It is viewed as expanding. Why don't most other larger bodies in our solar system have rings? They do. Actually, all 4 of our gas planets have rings. Eventually, Mars will when Phobos gets too close to it and gets shredded. How often are you live? It seems like every night as long as we don't have clouds. Ace, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out with us tonight for sure. Derek, thank you. When we get hit by an asteroid, that's a good question. I don't have the answer to for you. Do you do this a lot? Yes, absolutely. Maybe I need to subscribe. I would hope that you do enjoy these kind of content. You'll see me on here a lot. This is the second time I've been on today. Last night we were live for about 5 hours. The night before that was roughly 7.5 hours. The night before that was around 8 hours. So you'll see me quite frequently. Do you believe there used to be life on Mars? It's very probable, especially with some of the evidence that were spotted last year. So it's all about trying to get it back. What is that? This is Saturn. Subscribing, Gregory. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that. Just got to do some shopping. I'll be back. Sounds good, Elwood. Absolutely. We'll wait on you, okay? All right, y'all, we're waiting on Elwood. Everybody just pause yourself for a minute. Do you ever see anything strange in my chat? Good day. What's up, Matthew? How's it going, man? Saturn it is. What would be your personal favorite scientific fact about Saturn? The hexagon storm, for sure. The hexagon storm on the North Pole. Not only that, but also that it creates its own auroras from its strong magnetic field, which is pretty wild to think as well. Who knows how long ago? When we talk about Saturn, roughly 71 minutes ago is what we're... Looks like a hologram. Okay, cool story. Cool story, I guess. I didn't say it was coming from Mars. But what Mars looked like years ago. Now they're coming back to Mars and it deserted. Neptune does have the fastest winds in the solar system. That is correct. Uranus has the coldest temperatures. And a lot of fun is Mercury is not the hottest planet, even though it's closest to the sun. Venus is actually hotter than Mercury. The hexagon storm is terrifying. I wouldn't want to be in it. That's for sure. Subscribe. Thank you, Susan. I appreciate it. Thanks, Lawrence. Welcome in. Have you stacked Saturn tonight? We have not yet. Have not stacked it yet. Bacon cheeseburger with potato salad for you. Wait, where is this conversation going? This went way out there. Now we're to bacon cheeseburger conversation. Dude, I have not ate yet. You're going to make this tough. The profile picture maker. Welcome in, bud. How's it going? Why is Mercury not the hottest? Because of the atmosphere. It don't have the atmosphere like what Venus has. It has a massive carbon dioxide atmosphere. It acts like a blanket. What planet is raining glass shards? That's a great question. No one knows. I can see Neptune too. In your... Nice. Neptune's actually really cool. It's a really beautiful blue color. Favorite go-to fast food hamburger? That's a tough one. Probably... that's tough between Burger King and Hardee's. That's a tough one. That's actually a tough one. I just eat to eat, I guess. I'm not that picky when it comes to where I'm going to eat. A lot of times I eat food that I just don't care to eat, but I still eat it just because, whatever. This telescope's 11-inch. Science Channel said there is a planet that's made out of diamonds. That's a tough one. Honestly, I wouldn't go with that. I personally wouldn't go with that at all. Algorithm knows. I messed up tonight. JPS. That's pretty wild, man. Western bacon. Gee, heck yeah. My goodness. Anyways, you guys are pretty wild. This conversation has just went in like so many different directions. It's not even funny. I don't even know where you guys are going with that conversation. Who Who can name the planets in order? Mercury, Venus, beautiful Earth, Mars, and then you get to Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Why is Pluto not a planet? It doesn't have enough mass to be able to clear out its orbital path as it goes around the sun because Neptune gets in its way. You mentioned Hardy's. I gotcha. Oh man, how are we already on a food conversation this early in the evening though, or early in the night? It's 11:15 p.m. for us, by the way. What kind of filter in my F6? I can see colors, not white. So right now we're doing live views of it, so that's why we don't see too many colors. Time for pancakes. Oh my goodness, Mary. Now we're up to pancakes. Went from hamburgers to cheeseburgers to pancakes. Now spaghetti from Bubble. You guys are going to make me way too hungry. You guys are going to make it where I have to like disconnect just to go eat for a while and then come back out and go live again. Oh my goodness. You guys are way too wild tonight. Is Pluto smaller than Mercury? Yes, it is. Food stream, man, let's not go there. Pancakes with strawberries and bacon was your breakfast. Oh wow, that sounds really good. Hi Alicia, welcome in. How are you doing? Do you have a smoker? I do. I actually do have a smoker here. Alicia, welcome in. Glad to see you. Make sure I got all the other comments. Pluto smaller than our moon. It's just a bit larger. Where are we located? Capture this, Kansas City, Missouri. Sitting over a plate of half-eaten Burger King, wondering if I should finish it. I don't know. What do you got? That's a good, like, I guess the question is, what do you have? That would probably answer it easier. Jupiter's not above the horizon right now. We got to wait until later tonight before we get to Jupiter. Have to take eggs over easy, hash browns, and sour. My goodness. Barbecue brisket. Man, you guys are getting really, really wild. You guys are getting really wild. Yeah, Saturn's moon Titan is larger than Mercury. Not only that, it has an atmosphere, which is really baffling. Moons that have an atmosphere are just wild. We only know Titan having an atmosphere is crazy. Merges me because he's looking at the stars too long. This dude. Where's your chat at in here? See if I can get you. This guy. I can't find your Never mind. I was gonna pin you. This is becoming way too much of a food stream. More of a food stream than it should be. I haven't had a food chat in some time. It has been a while. If we landed on the moon, why haven't we placed life on it? That's a good question. Why haven't we placed life on the moon even though we landed on the moon? What would be the purpose of putting life on the moon though? That'd be, I guess that'd be my question in return. Is what would be the point? What's that a great, no, it's Saturn. Can you see any other planets right now? I appreciate that. Your name's Nobody, which you're definitely not a nobody. Let's see. Let's get us a lot of brightness. I'm going to slow down the camera real quick. We're going to bring in a ton of light so we can try to see moons around Saturn here. Let's see if we can kind of see them. And then let's hit Neptune real quick. Let me see if we can find Neptune. When we get to Neptune, we'll look at the most distant moon that we can observe from here on Earth, and it'll be Triton. If we do a good enough job, and of course Triton has to be on the side so we can see it. But here we go. So you can see where Saturn is. I'm going to bring us down just a bit. Speed up the camera just a hair here. Let me make sure that we're actually aligned on Saturn so when we come back we're good. And we should be set. And 3, 2, 1, and over to Saturn we go. Or, sorry, Neptune. Let's see if we can find Neptune here. We may have to do a little bit of zooming out. Actually, spotting scope. See if I can locate it properly. Okay, I see where it is. See if I can pull it over just enough. A little bit more. Did I actually align the scope? I don't know if I did. Chance, you forgot to tell me to align the spotting scope. I'm not seeing Neptune yet. Let's go back to Saturn. Let me align the spotting scope first, and then we'll come back to Neptune. Let me make sure we have everything aligned properly here. And then we'll get it. Swing back over. Okay, there's Saturn in that scope. Pull it over. Let me speed it up too. I'm using 2 different telescopes to be able to align us because of our zoom. It's obviously not the easiest thing to do with just one. Let me speed up our movement and pull it over. See where it's actually located here. Okay, I see a moon of Saturn here, Saturn. Okay, so we're going to have to be right there to be able to get Neptune. Okay, now we're good. 3, 2, 1, and back to Neptune. Alright, let me get enough light in the other scope real quick. Okay, I see it. Now we're going to get Neptune here. Move over just enough upwards. Up, 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 up. Here comes Neptune to the view. Neptune's roughly about 2.7 billion miles away. And here comes Neptune, that little tiny blue dot right there. You guys see it? Is it coming through okay? It's gone again. Anyways, here's Neptune. Let's take a photo real quick so we can actually see Neptune a little better. We'll take a photo through the telescope. Get it to come through. There we go. Here's Neptune. Right next to it, though, if you look really close, you'll see the moon Triton right above it. It's kind of hard to see. It's really faint. We'll grab a little bit more light on it. You'll see the moon Triton out there. There it is. You guys see it okay? Really, really hard to see it, but it's in there. Pretty awesome, ain't it? Let's speed the camera back up and you can see, just check out Neptune doing Neptune stuff. With the Barlow end, it's a lot harder to see stuff like Neptune. Isn't that rad? And then, of course, notice the difference. So here's Neptune, of course, and then we'll go back to Saturn. Let me see if I can line Neptune first on the telescope. We'll go back to Saturn and notice how much brightness we actually are running. So this is how faint Neptune actually is compared to when we go and look at Saturn. Let me get Saturn spotted for us. Pull it into our view. And so without adjusting the brightness, you can see just, oh, if I can pull it down correctly, you'll see just how bright these targets actually are in comparison to each other. And of course, here's Saturn again. Bring down some of the brightness and we'll get that cool, gorgeous, beautiful view of Saturn. I got to focus it a little bit here. IPC used for Saturn Neptune. I'm using a dedicated camera connected to the telescope. No eyepiece tonight. Alright, we're going to try to focus a bit. See if we can do it. See which way we need to go. Looks like the other way. Very cute, ain't it? Saturn is gorgeous. Really is gorgeous. Thanks, Zephyr. I appreciate that, man. This is Saturn's rings, yeah. Saturn's rings starting to come through. We're trying to get it focused so we get a better view here, though. See if I can keep clicking buttons until we get a decent focus. See which way we need to go. It's pretty decent. It's not the worst right now. There's a little bit of focus. It's off focus a little bit, but it's getting better for sure. It looks like it's getting better until right now. Now it's kind of wobbly. Focus! Focus on a telescope can be kind of intimidating, especially for beginners. Because these little tiny steps, it's hard to say what kind of steps I'm actually taking, but these are really, really small steps. See if we can get it here. Let me grab the other focusing controller here. Make it a little bit easier for me. Run it a little bit faster. We'll try that. Move out, out. I'm going to take it kind of out of focus and then we'll bring it back. Yep, we're hanging out Saturn. Trying to get it back in focus right now. Yeah, okay, so we're close to focus, and what I can do now is I'll bring back a little bit of the brightness, and then I'm going to zoom out and then try to focus a little bit more. Sometimes it's easier to see when we're not completely zoomed in, of course, to get it focused in. Move it up here just a bit more too. We're about there. We're about there. Okay. Now to the focuser. I'm going to run like 40 steps on it and hope we go right past it or nearby. And then we'll go 20 or 10 steps back inwards. Maybe. About there. Ain't that be gorgeous though? Saturn is so stunning. Saturn is super stunning. Would you see dinosaurs? You'd be looking 15 million years ago, yeah. You'd be looking at Earth 15 million years ago. I just hoping the alien invasion happens soon. Why would you want that to happen? Try a little bit more focus. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. We have a lot of wildfire smoke above us too. The Canadian wildfire smoke, and that's going to make it a little bit tougher, but I think we're going to get there. I think we're going to get good focus here in a minute. I'm just going really slow on the focuser so we don't go way past. Almost need a second person to pay attention to this while we pay attention to the comment. Camera 2, what kind of camera you got? Just about there, I think. Anyways, I'm going to keep focusing. I'm going to try to keep attention on the chat now as well. Yeah, about 795 million miles. Crazy gorgeous, ain't it? Again, this is a live view through a telescope, so sometimes you just don't get the perfect view. We're trying, though. We're trying to get the best view we can tonight. This is telescope. This is a C11 telescope. Chance. I'm having a hard time focusing right now, man. Chance likes to work on collimation on the telescope. That's his favorite thing to do at night. He enjoys it when I collimate and he's trying to help. There are crickets on Saturn? No, but there's crickets back here by me. What kind of camera do you have connected? SV405cc. Probably at least cell phone. Oh yeah, cell phones obviously really awesome. Like the way that cell phones are doing night mode right now is, yeah, the atmosphere is definitely being tough on me right now. I'm trying, man. I am having a hard time getting her focused. Can't tell if I went too far or what. Let's go a little bit more inwards. Inwards. That definitely seems to be getting out of focus. Let me run it. Let me reset our area. I'm going to run us up a little, and then we'll come back, see what happens. If we're just so far away. Golly. Come on, Saturn. Let me pay attention for chat for a second. We'll hold off here for a minute, and then I'll pay attention to chat, and hopefully, even if, let's say sometimes you get atmospheric turbulence going on, and we could be in atmospheric turbulence right now, making it hard to focus, so we'll give it just a minute to focus in more. Saturn is just gas. It is. Mostly hydrogen, then helium, then you got methane, propane, stuff like that. All the way down to like 0.002% water. Where are the frogs at? Hey, what's up, Juice? What's up, brother? How's it going, man? The frogs have not been out this late in the year, of course. Usually I hear those like the spring period into like the earlier summer period. How's your night going, man? Glad to see you, brother. It's just about there. It's not too bad. We're just gonna wait for the atmosphere for a minute. Why Saturn have a ring rather than a form of debris? Because when it actually occurred, they spread out a little. The rings themselves get spreaded out more evenly. Call it a gas cloud then? I mean, we call it a planet. You see frogs when I go to the hills with my dog? Dude, that's crazy cool. Yeah, that's really cool. What Juice was talking about, sometimes we have a lot of frogs in the background here. Whether they're tree frogs or the bullfrogs, and they're super noisy. Super, super noisy. Like, really noisy. Alright, let me see if we can focus again now. Maybe. Let's see what happens here. Go the right way. I'm going the wrong way, right? Yeah. Okay, we're definitely going the wrong way right now. Go the other way. Not to be able to see a planet so far away in the real time. Ain't that amazing? I think it's absolutely awesome. You love frogs. Frogs are cool. Frogs are cool. Sometimes they get annoying when we're streaming, though. They become the paid actors instead of the crickets. They take over even the crickets. They're so noisy. How far is this view? For how far away it is, it's a decent view. It honestly is a really good view still. Hi, Jerry. How's it going, man? Welcome in. Mostly ice. Mostly ice. When we talk about the rings around Saturn, it's mostly ice. Toads, you mean? Toads are cool. I got to have this kind of view. This is C11. It's 11-inch telescope. Hi, Caitlin. Welcome in. How are you doing? 11-inch telescope is what we're currently using. Ribbit, says Jerry. Any camera that will take a good clear video of the night sky, of the star, and things that floating by. They're questionable things. So taking video of dim objects is really hard to do, to be honest. But you can definitely look up something like an all sky camera, like from ASI, for example, that has all sky adapters that connect to it. And it might be one of the easier things you can probably do, to be honest. It's probably what I would do for sure. Lawton, Oklahoma, in the house. What's up, Tanya? How's it going? Been able to view all the planets. Yes. The only thing I have not streamed, though, live was Mercury, because Mercury is really hard to do. Is it coincidental that the gas giants are behind the Kuiper belt? Not really. The Kuiper belt's there because of Saturn, or Jupiter itself. It came after Jupiter. YouTube doesn't let it get high enough definition. Nah, I mean, YouTube's decent. Like, it seems like good definition, though, for what it is. You guys see it about what I see? If I can get it in focus, it's even better, obviously. But you guys see about what I see. I'm definitely going the wrong way right now on the focuser. They keep going in. Tonight in Roll, Tennessee. Super loud down there for you? Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. This is why I so dislike jumping between targets right away, because then I do this. I lose so much focus with the mirror. This is like a lot of people do want to see different targets, and I get it, absolutely get it. But we're this zoomed in, it's so hard to maintain the focus. Can you stack it? When I get it in focus, we'll stack it. We'll definitely stack when we get it focused again. I'm trying small incremental steps right now to get it focused. I'm starting to see the striation a little better. It's 26, roughly over 26 degree angle when we talk about Saturn. 26 degrees to its orbital plane. What are you looking at? Saturn. Right now we're looking at Saturn live. Greetings from Detroit. What's up, Jennifer? How you doing? How's everything going? Let's see if I can zoom out just a bit more. See it a little better. Focus. They're looking better already. Seems like it's starting to get there. Definitely stuff. Love this stuff. Dude, I appreciate that, right? Honestly, thank you. Thanks, Cheese. Appreciate you. Looks better. I think it's looking better. Every now and then we're getting a little bit of focus flop, but it's definitely looking better. Dude, how about sneeze? Oh my goodness, I technically did. I held it in. Oh my goodness. Can you see it spinning? If you take a lot of photos and stuff, you'll be able to see it. It's such a massive object. It does spin really fast, though. Just under 10.5 hours. No plans, it never aired. So I'm not too sure. That's a good point. Try to touch the focuser a bit more. I think we're just getting a lot of turbulence in the sky right now. As you can see, every now and then it gets way out there and it comes back in a little bit. This looks a lot more like turbulence currently. Is the cell phone camera blurry or is it telescope? It's the focus. Right now we're having issues with just getting it focused, but it could be the atmosphere. We have a lot of Canadian wildfire smoke. A lot of the Canadian wildfire smoke is coming down in the Kansas City region. You can see it moving. Yeah, it's beautiful, ain't it? Really beautiful. What is this? This is Saturn. We're looking at Saturn live through a telescope right now. This is C11, yep. C11 is the telescope we're currently using. It's over here. See if I'm pointing that telescope a little better for you guys. That telescope right there is the one we're using. Oh, don't throw it away. J Rocket from Oklahoma City, welcome in, bud. How's your skies? Yep. See if we can pull up the telescope a little better there. There you go. See the telescope, current setup that we're using. Last time you were watching Saturn, I was talking to you about my C8. Oh, okay. Yeah, absolutely. C8's a wonderful telescope, David. It's a good telescope. I got one sitting right here behind me, too. 8-inch mid-cat screen. Why does it look like the planet moves side to side through the sky? It is the atmosphere. Sometimes the atmosphere comes through. And not only that, but it's also the tracking mount. It does have a little bit of a kick every now and then. So you get that. Southeast Nebraska here. Welcome in, Josh. Dude, welcome in. I got family over near Auburn. Bullfrogs are about the size as chihuahuas. They get massive for you then, huh? We don't have anything that massive here for bullfrogs. Have you ever seen an identified flying object in your telescope? No, things would have to like be. You can see how I'm tracking Saturn would go through so fast. Even the airplanes that go through when we're viewing Saturn this magnitude, or this magnified, they would fly through so fast you just wouldn't even know what just went through. Like you probably wouldn't even see it go through. Europa does have an ocean. It's nicely moved an ocean on it. Yo, what's up, Silas? How's it going, buddy? How's your night? Where's the A1 Atlas? It's in the sky towards where Mars is. It is basically when you look out towards Mars in the sets, out 3 eyes going to be in that direction. Had a really long day, and this is very refreshing, dude. I'm glad you're here. Honestly, I'm glad you're here, and I'm very happy that you're enjoying it for sure. I cannot see 3i currently. Cannot see the Atlas comet currently. It'll be sometime in November before we'll be able to see it. Peace and love from London, UK. Welcome in, B. Glad to have you here. How do you believe in UFOs or life visiting? So, two different things. UFOs have nothing to do with aliens, obviously. These are objects that are just in the sky that no one can identify. Usually can be identified if you actually figure out what you're looking at, right? So, a whole different thing. UFOs don't actually represent aliens by any means. Obviously, they can be connected in one way, but don't mean what they are. So UFOs, yes, UFOs do exist. It can be like airplanes from the government and whatnot. Life outside of Earth, I think they do exist. I've been laying in the bed, doom scrolling, figured out how to hop on a while and do the lottery. Have my night been? Dude, my night's great. My night is great. This is in the sky, that is right. This telescope, C11. Have you ever seen one of the Starlink satellite trains? I have. Able to use a cell phone to see. Okay, you can. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see if we can pull Saturn up a little bit higher again. Oh. Pull it up properly here. There we go. I'm going to try to hit the focuser a few more times here. See if we can get just a little bit better view. There we go. The planet with the ears, yeah. Planet with the ears, the handles. So funny. That is super funny. Focus. We may just have a period here where we're just not going to be able to get it focused properly. However, UFO photo and video is just out of focus. Yeah, dude, horrible quality for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. Not a UFO, UAPs. They call them UAPs. I'm not even capable of concept of how big the universe is, and to think we're the whole life. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Like the numbers stack up against it, obviously. Where the moons would have to turn up the brightness. All right, Desi, sounds good. Have a good night. Absolutely, have a good night. Talk to you tomorrow when the game starts. That's right. What galaxies can we see? There's plenty of galaxies we can see, but not with this setup though. Right now we're set up to be able to view planets. We're currently set up to be able to view planets. That gives a little bit of brightness. A little bit of brightness. Focus. Probably about the best focus I'll get right now. It's going to come and go for a minute, though. Here's what it is. Not Venus. Nope, this is Saturn. What do you think about 3i Atlas, interstellar object, most likely? It is Saturn. Yeah, welcome in. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, 100%. You guys are getting way out there on different conversations for sure. How is your night going, by the way? How's everybody's night going? Enjoying the weekend? Good time to ask about the weekend so I can kind of pay attention to focus here as well. Try to get a better view of Saturn. Yeah, good. Good. Here's great. That's awesome, man. That's really awesome. Hold off on the focus for a minute. Currently working on a silly paper for college. Aw, dang. Any college football day? I did not. I don't really watch college football. Making eggs and ramen because you guys made me hungry. So funny. That's super funny. The Earth is spinning and that's how it's going. I got you. Shouldn't Saturn's moons be visible? If we turn up the brightness, we'll see them. turn up brightness to get them. It's all about exposure, how much light you're bringing in. What's a good telescope for viewing Saturn? Binoculars, you can actually start to view them. One less mod to get past, said Buddy. So binoculars are decent to start out with, obviously, but good telescope depends on a lot of factors. But to view Saturn, I don't know. Like, I got like go-to mounts, so probably like the Celestron 4SE is a good telescope. Go-to Dobsonian, tabletop Dobsonian mounts are wonderful to start out with. Just depends. It's kind of a loaded question. Desi is gone, so one less mod. Dude, there's probably still 5 mods in here right now. Can we see the moon? It's already set for me. 50 binoculars definitely work. 45, 50. Yeah, absolutely. Get them really stable, though. The moon already is set for me. Currently set. Looks like an olive on a toothpick, yeah. No, our moon's just already set for us. I can't see it. Mods are important and appreciated. That's very true. We got some amazing mods. No moon tonight. Yep, it's already set. It is gone. Guru got it. Like 2 or 3 people are trying to say the Earth is flat. Oh my goodness, no, AI couldn't keep up this, and if it was AI, it'd look a lot better than what I have. Dimensions do exist. We know 4. We know 4 dimensions. Poor kitty up there. Oh my goodness. People are just wild. Can't see Earth is flat because dimensions exist. Okay, dude. Cool story, bro. How's Saturn 45? Just depends on the equipment. It's how my equipment currently. Oh my goodness, James. You're just really going out there tonight, aren't you? Just going all out tonight, aren't you? Why is it blurry? Because we're looking at something 700. Yep. That's kind of tough. Ah, poor James. Poor James. Feels like he has something to prove. Dude, you can keep denying science, but man, science ain't gonna deny you. Science won't deny you. Ah, thanks, Captain. I appreciate you. Honestly, thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see if I can do a little bit more focus one more time here. It seems like the atmosphere is calming down just a bit. Looks like it's starting to calm down just a bit. Saturn is the flattest planet in the solar system when we talk about the size from equator compared to north to south. It'd definitely be a little bit flatter. Never seen anything like this. Thank you. I appreciate you, Brian. Thank you so much. Thank you for the kind words. Use a telescope. But it broke. No, Kelton. What kind of telescope did you have, bro? James, no one cares, man. Like, no one cares. Honestly, no one cares. I don't know what you're trying to prove, man. Where's 3i Atlas? It's in the sky towards where... Zoom in on the hexagon storm. Right now we're looking more towards the south pole of Saturn than we are north. Yeah, his brain cells are flat too. Storms visible on Saturn. We don't see them from this angle. We don't see them from this angle. Aw, man, you're trying so hard to be relevant, dude. But no one cares. Honestly, no one cares. It's a planet on a stick. Honestly, I don't know how to survive to adult. How they survive to adulthood. Dude, it's hard to tell, man. Definitely hard to tell. Hugs from Brazil. Welcome in, Doma. How you doing? How's everything going for you? I dude actually he just keeps making new accounts or has like 100 accounts to come in here with. It's crazy. Can you imagine being that bored that you just jump in and do stuff like that? Well, will the ring disappear at the correct angle? So we are pretty much in Razor Edge, and then it's going to start spread out for us here soon. Where's the space station? I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up. Honestly, not sure exactly where it is currently. Saturn has 274 moons. 274 moons. You'd have to look in my bio, Tim. Favorite live stream? Thanks, Shane. Appreciate you, dude. I have to be really bored to want to talk about dimensions and shapes and stuff. Gotta be really crazy bored, for sure. Yep, 274 moons. Can you see it clear through the telescope? A lot better. Like when you look in the eyepiece, the definition is so much better, to be honest. It's a decent night, John. We got a lot of Canadian wildfire smoke above us, but it's a decent night. Let me move the camera away from the telescope just a bit. It's a decent night. It's not like the clearest of nights, as you can see down here in where the chat's located. Right here being the telescope, of course, but it's a decent night. There's a lot of wildfire smoke though in the sky. A lot of wildfire smoke. The Canadians did this. They did this time. That's definitely the Canadian fault. Our friends up north definitely sent us the... They definitely did. Hi Daisy, welcome in. Any other planets visible tonight? Right now we're hanging out Saturn, because every time I move I appear to have an issue with focusing the telescope. But we may hit Neptune later on again. Neptune is just a little tiny blue dot. When we look at Neptune, it's just a little blue dot. There's not much there to see. Obviously it's just a really small blue dot. It is gorgeous. It's definitely gorgeous. Getting to see Neptune is amazing. Definitely getting to see it live. But we're going to hang out Saturn a bit though. Alright, Cody, sounds good, man. Have a good night, brother. Thanks for coming in. Look at Saturn never gets old or less. This is so true. This is absolutely true. And plus, what does get old? With the focuser nonstop, trying to get back into focus. It definitely is getting kind of wild. Oh man, how many miles away is it that we can't get through? There's not one that we can't get through. I know what you're trying to reference, but we can fly through it. Absolutely. Hopefully I say your name right. Is it Anoka? Anoka? Did I say your name probably? Let me grab a drink too. I got sweet tea here somewhere. I am thirsty. All right. Let me send this message real quick. There we go. What does up in Roman mean? What do you mean? I got no clue what you mean there. Alright, let's do it here. Focuser. Try to focus a little bit more again. Chance, tell the atmosphere to calm down, brother. Did we actually land on the moon? We did. Several times, not just once. 6 times. 12 people walked on the moon. Oh, thanks, Jay. Appreciate it, man. Welcome in, by the way. We're so close to focus, yet so far off. How strong is it compared to Earth? About 8% more. Roughly about 8%. Trying to win around the far side of the moon. They landed near the south side. Near the South Pole. Would it be visible from Montreal? Yes, absolutely. Saturn is. Can you just focus on 3i Atlas? Not tonight. It's not where we can view it. When it's out and looked in Saturn with the stream. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. Do you think NASA is lying? I think there's something that come out of NASA that aren't factual or truthful in a sense, but I think that's true of any organization. I don't think they tend to lie like in a huge concept like, did we land on the moon? Obviously, there's a lot of evidence for something like that. What are they doing back there? They landed near the South Pole. De La Cruz. Nice. Welcome back, Spanners. How you doing, bud? Make sure I got all the other stuff here. Atmosphere, calm down. Yeah, I know, right? Your opinion, why haven't we been back to the moon? The cost is just expensive. Hope I get everything up there. I don't mean to see. I know a lot of people try to reference NASA, NASA meaning something in Hebrew, which is not accurate at all. Would it be visible from Montreal? Yeah, you can definitely see Saturn from Montreal. Absolutely. Good time for sweet tea, y'all. What? That's a great question. What is your favorite drink when stargazing? And you guys got like a drink that you enjoy for stargazing? For me, it's sweet tea. How long did it take you to pull a line that you could mount? It's fairly simple. Because mine is pier, a concrete pier into the grounds inside the observatory here. So we do polar align it roughly about once. Chocolate milk for stargazing, okay. Lemonade with mint, dude, that sounds really good. Mountain Dew, I'm on it, man. What's up, Brian? How you doing, brother? Here, definitely sounds. Can you tell us who you are? I'm planet. I'm back. What's up, Paco? Iced tea? Oh, or Skyra. What is Skyra sparkling water? I don't know if I've ever actually had Skyra. Maybe that's just a California thing, huh? Monster energy drinks. Whoa, now you're really getting out there. Rum and Coke, okay. New Mexico says, what's up? What's up, Dominic from New Mexico? Glad to have you in tonight. Whatever happened to Google Sky? I'm not sure. Really not too sure. Right now I'm using the C11 telescope. It's just flavored bubble water. Oh, okay. Definitely sounds like a California thing, huh? Starchy? Oh, okay. Coven Joe. Nice. Why are you capitalizing every first word? Oh man, every first word's capitalized. It's hard to actually read that. You're from Oakdale, California. I'm so sorry. I'm joking though. I'm definitely joking. The California thing now that I think, oh okay, that makes sense too. You can hear the frogs or the crickets right now, Karen. No way. You actually hear frogs? I don't hear the frogs. I only hear the crickets right now. You're home? Nice. Saturn's your home? This is Saturn. We're looking at Saturn live through a telescope. Always drinking sweet tea? Dude, I knew you were a good guy. I knew you were a good guy. Where's this be from? Kansas City, Missouri. Kansas City, Missouri. You can hear the frogs as well. How long are you going to keep looking at Saturn? For just a bit. Definitely for a little while. Like our focus right now is mostly, for sure. You like unsweetened tea? Ooh, I can't do unsweet tea. Just can't get into the flavor. Hey, Smelly Strategy in the house. Welcome in, bud. Welcome back. You can hear frogs? Can you really? Let me put my headset back on. I don't hear them inside the control room. Focus, why don't you? I'm trying to focus with my mind right now. Type of telescope, C11. How do you know what you're seeing is real? Because we're looking through this telescope, and if I stomp my foot, we'll shake stuff. I mean, it's pretty real. No frogs, only crickets. Okay, I got you. They're tricking me. They're trying to trick me tonight. Yeah, I only hear crickets right now. Can you do this in daylight? We live streamed the sun earlier today. We live streamed the sun earlier. Missouri, near Kansas City. Thought we said they were from... Oh, I got you. Yeah, no, they're... thanks, Karen. I appreciate you. Honestly, thank you. I guess I should pin you, huh? Now that Desi's gone, she don't get her pin anymore. She loses it. Let me get it here. Oh, no, I almost timed you out. We're going to... do I gotta remove the old pin? Maybe? Yeah, I think I do. I'll tell Desi tomorrow. She got unpinned. Pin message. There we go. I got it. I about timed you out. Hey, Brett, how you doing? Had me a vision there wasn't any television. Looking into the sun. Sunspots. Yeah, sunspots are really cool to see on the sun. Why does Saturn look like Uranus? Cool story. Camp Crystal, welcome in. Birds are government spies, frogs are... Dang, dude. I think you need to look up rather than looking down, to be honest, in my opinion. I would start looking up rather than looking down so much. Right now, for me, 11:54 p.m. It is. Can you see other planets depending on the day? Venus and Jupiter come in okay, especially like in the morning hours of evening. Midday, obviously, is Thanks, Cam. I appreciate it. Honestly, thank you. Okay, thank you. Do you have any? Do you have star parties in your area? Not too close to us. There's definitely some, but I don't go to any of them here in the local area. For sure not. And have more days off. That's true. That's so true. Oh May, what's up, Oh May? How long are we going to be out tonight? For a little while. Last night I ended up feeling like I got sick, so I ended a little sooner than usual. But I'm feeling good so far tonight. Feeling good. Yep, Venus coming up around 4 a.m. here on the East Coast. Yeah. Don't like him putting chemicals in the water. That turns frogs. Oh wow. I don't know anything about that, man. Yeah, the cosmos are ours to explore. That is true. That's really true. I drink a Mexican drink called Champorado. And Stargaze. What is Champorado? Dude, what is Champorado? I don't know if I've ever heard of Champorado. Is it some kind of like agua fresco or no? Ah, okay, I got you. Yeah, let's get past that conversation. It's not even worth having. Thank you for sharing. Much love and best of vibe. Jared, I appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much for being honestly awesome. Do you happen to capture anything special other than the planets sometimes? Yeah, we do the moon. Moon planets, moons around planets, galaxy, star cluster, stellar cluster, globular cluster, stellar nurseries, all kinds of wild stuff. Sometimes even the sun during the day. Yo, I'm back. What's up, John? Welcome back. The universe is very beautiful. That is true, Outlook. Are going to be able to see Venus in the early morning hours. We can. Hey, John, welcome back, man. Welcome back. Oh, thanks, Bob. I appreciate it. Honestly, welcome in. Hopefully, you do enjoy these. Enjoy what we do here, and it's worth you subscribing to and turn on notifications for when we go live. We try to go live very frequently. You'll see me quite often. How can you get a telescope set up? Honestly, a lot of stuff nowadays I just get from Amazon, to be honest. Right now we're looking at Saturn. Looking at Saturn live through an 11-inch telescope here in Kansas City, Missouri. And it's currently 11:57 p.m. It's almost midnight. Why does the moon appear lower in the sky over multiple nights? It's just how the ellipse is during the seasons. Here coming winter, you'll be like, man, why is it right above my head? And so it happens like that. Yo, Bryson, what's up, buddy? I see you. My nephew in the house. Ted tonight is almost more mysterious than Saturn. Have you ever seen Mars? Yes, absolutely. We like. We're almost out of Mars season, though. So next year we'll get really cool views of Mars again. I want to get a telescope so bad. I'm pretty complicated. I'm lost on how to pick one. It depends on what you want to do. What is it that you want to view? Arkansas, Bob, what's up, man? How's it going? Elwood, welcome. No, you can get like the 8SE on Amazon, the 6SE, the 4SE. You can get decent telescopes on Amazon. Have you seen the U.S. flag on the moon? Not with mine. Want to view what you're viewing. This is a telescope. This is probably a telescope I wouldn't even recommend people to get. It's just too much of a telescope, to be honest. Unless you have a way to permanently set it up and not have to jack with it too much, like an observatory, for example. It's just too much of a telescope. Can you build your own telescope? You can. I'm glad to have you here, by the way, bro. Definitely glad to have you. Saturn moving okay, then why it looks like it's not moving. My telescope tracks it. The mount that holds the telescope tracks these objects through the sky for us as we get to them. The telescope being down here where the chat is, obviously. We can spin it around a little bit more and you see the mount. The mount's going to be the white part of the telescope right here on the bottom side. And then I'm off behind that wall on the right side of where the telescope's at. But the mount's that white part. That's the EQ6R Pro mount. It's a really, really nice mount. Whoa, going the wrong way with the camera. Kansas City, Missouri. First telescope was a C11. That was a mistake. Dude, it is. I like, it's hard to say 11-inch telescope's worth it for most people. It's a lot of telescope. It really is. It's not the weight itself. Obviously you can carry it, but it's just the mount that's required costs a lot. Moving it does get kind of weird feeling because you got glass that you don't want to drop, so it's just awkward. Check him out. So it's portable. The Sea Galaxy and Planet in Dark Skies. So you want like a decent focal length, not too much focal length, because obviously you want to see galaxies, but honestly, like the 6SE is okay. It's not really made for deep space, but if you want to do like visual, it's good because it's on a fork mount. But when you want to get into doing like stuff like deep space stuff, so looking at galaxies, taking pictures of them, like nebula, stuff like that, you'll want an echo. It gets expensive. We're on planet Earth. Where are you? Hold on, that deserved to be pinned. That's like the first time you ever said anything worthwhile. I want to be an astronaut, but so much things go wrong. I want to stay on Earth. Tells it too much to handle. Dude, in California, so a lot of light pollution. Not only that, in California, you got people pollution and the smog that you guys call. What do you guys call it again, Jerry? What is smog called again in California? I forgot, man. You have to remind me. Where this place, bro? I'm in Kansas City, Missouri. You live on the moon? Okay. Oh, yeah. There we go. The marine layer. That's right. The marine layer. Which we call smog in the Midwest. We're from Missouri. DJ, have an amazing night, man. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. What's the best space game? Honestly, I don't know. Like, we play Occupy Mars every now and then. It's kind of fun. Smog State, yep. There you go. You guys got it. The Pacific layering. Alright. Do I work for NASA? I do not. I'm kind of safe. Man. It's Space Invaders. What's the best game for mobile? I don't know. I don't play games on it. Sometimes we play Occupy Mars. Here lately we've been jacking around on Farm Sim, and some of us that are here in the chat. There's probably actually 4 of us here right now that play a lot of these games. I see all 4 actually. And we also play what's the other game that we play? Escape from Tarkov or something weird. Some weird game. Some beta game that's been out for like 10 years, still in beta. Do you believe in UFOs or other life out there? I believe in UFOs because those are just things that are in the air that you can't identify. That's all that means. But I do think there is probably life out there somewhere. Are you currently recording video for image checking? We're just live streaming it right now. Shut it, you love it. Man, how about the game Spacebird? Never played it. Got Fog Night, so no stargazing for me. This works for me. Ah, dude. Sorry you got the fog, man. Definitely sorry you got the fog. No, I don't work for NASA. You seen ads, green light? Wait, what? Do I work? I don't work for NASA, no. I do not work for NASA. Make a new account called Astro Yoga. Gotta bring that back. Oh my goodness. You seen a UFO and tell me it's a real cool story. Space Engineers. Interesting game. What's your favorite planet? Ours. Our beautiful planet is absolutely amazing. But to view, probably Jupiter, then Venus, then Saturn. Try taking a photo of Earth from Saturn. That's true. I mean, that would be a little bit more challenge, right? Did I get enough rest? I did today. Say a green light in the sky. Ooh. You're going through withdrawals and not playing Escape from Tarkov right now? Dude, you're going withdrawal because we don't want to play Escape from Tarkov. This is a crappy game from Uranus. Do you have any good night visions on that thing? I do not. I got a night vision monocular, but I don't really have anything besides that though. We do have the all-sky camera if you want to see what it looks like above the observatory. I can throw it on here real quick. So this is the all-sky camera right above the observatory. This is updated every 10 seconds roughly on the website. If you guys ever want to check out the website, it runs 24/7, but it captures overnight. Get my chat back. The Man in the Basement movie is good. Ooh, I'll check it out. I'm not too sure what that is. A lot of the crickets things. They're paid actors. I'm gonna pay them. I'm hoping they don't go cricket eyes on me. It's like the uni nights for cricket. So some people say the moon landing is a conspiracy. Do you think so? I do not. I think it is a factual thing that has a lot of evidence. Had a great night with Venus was a crescent. Yeah, the thumbnail last week. Yeah, Venus is really cool. I really love getting to see the planetary phase of Venus. Have you ever played Space Engine before? I don't think so. I got one space, to be honest. Like, I just couldn't get into it. When I can do this, I guess it's a little bit funner. Moon left the chat. That's funny. That is funny. Where's our focuser? Here it is. Let's see if I can do a little bit of focus. Try not to move much at all, though. Never played it. What is HD? What's my favorite song? I don't know. Honestly, I don't really have one I'd say is my favorite. Old school Space Invaders game. Oh, I got it. That's awesome. Where do they say planets move? Looking at it between you and it. Yeah, there's water. We have an atmosphere that has a lot of moisture in it. Oh, Helldivers. Fly me to the moon. I'm not too sure. I've never played the game, though, to be honest. I've never played Helldivers. Fly me to the moon's your favorite? Haha, man. Maybe I got friends in low places, and when I think of low places, I think California and the smog and light pollution and people pollution. So I got friends in low places. Kind of makes sense. You know what I mean? It'd be too complex for you. I got you. I got you. Where are you watching from? Kansas City, Missouri. What time are you on? I'm currently about to make my morning coffee. Wow, it's 12:06 for me. I'm Kansas City. We started live about 2 hours ago, about 10 p.m. Central Time. Can you tell me a random fact about the sun? There's a little bit of water that's near the atmosphere of the sun, which is really... where are you coming out of right now? Kansas City, Missouri. University to explore. I've seen Space Engine. I got one. I can't remember if it's Space Engine or another one, but I got one similar to it. I opened it up quick. Like, I didn't find anything crazy to say. Kip Peak Observatory, been there. I have not. Can you spot 3i Atlas? It's already below the horizon for us. Already below the horizon. Final countdown or Major Tom? Yeah, I'll take that, dude. That's actually decent. What color is Rigel? It's a bluish. It comes in kind of like a bluish star. Obviously, it's white light, but it comes in a little bit more of the blue spectrum. It's beautiful. Yo, what up, Mike? How's it going, dude? Welcome back, brother. Once again, as he here. Nice, Melly. Good one. I like that. I believe the moon was a giant spaceship. Hollows. Wow, they live inside the moon. Oh my goodness, XF. I mean, that's deep, brother. I've seen a lot of videos to try to claim that. Not true, though. We know it has an iron core. What is this, Saturn? We're looking at Saturn. You live in a temple? Wait, what? You live in a temple? No, Paco, you gotta charge that thing. Do we watch all night? Sometimes. Comply. Must comply. Wait, what are we complying for? I think it's more Aqua the Blue. Comply. I don't know anything about that one. Continue around me after senior life. Oh, that's awesome. How big's the moon, you think? Our moon is about a quarter of our planet, roughly about the same size as the United States, or like United States, or even a little bit bigger than Australia. Occasionally your mic audio cuts for a second. Is it cutting for anybody else? Hopefully not. The moon has somewhat of a weird shape to it, kind of like an egg. Which planet we're recording next? I'm not too sure. I'm thinking about swapping out some of the equipment, maybe doing a little bit deep space, to be honest. That's kind of my thinking, is maybe doing a little bit deep space. It's like when it picks up the night sound, but split second. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. Which planet are you recording next? Yeah, I'm thinking about doing a little deep space. Flight navigator, the alien spaceships, I always say comply. I know, dude, I need a lot more. I need to quit hanging out with friends online all the time. It's crazy. In this north, south, west, east, or west of your position, right now south. It's almost due south for me. South, southeast. Have I done 3i? I have not. Have you heard 3i? Nope. I'm joking. You weren't allowed to get close to them. Wait, what? We're allowed to get... Man, I'm so confused now. That question? You had a lot of questions already. You don't have to tell me you got a question. You've been asking a lot of questions. Had finding roosters. I had them on leashes. Oh, my goodness. Can you see 3? No, it's already set below the horizon. It's already set. Needed 1,000 images stack. I can't even get it focused enough to even stack it if I wanted to. It's still way out of focus. We got so much smoke in the sky that I think it's causing a lot of my distortion when we're watching it. I haven't seen it. I have not through my equipment yet. How come when I look at the night sky, I see moving planets? Because everything's on the moon. Yo, Mike, thank you, brother. Dude, with the super sticker. Throwing out the cake. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, Mike. Thank you so much for that, brother. Appreciate it. Blue plastic doghouse things. Oh, no way. That's crazy. And by the way, if you are new here, let us know where you're viewing from. I'm in Kansas City, Missouri. It's roughly 12:11 a.m. Just saw a triangle in the sky, but it was kind of small and then moved. Got bigger. Then completely stopped. Oh, no. I don't sound safe. Yeah, the atmosphere is being a little wild tonight. But yeah, no, dude, don't worry about it, brother. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate you. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate it. Now, Albuquerque, right now, 11:11. Washington State. No way. Maine. Southern Pennsylvania. Wow. Amazing. 111 for you? Wow, you're on the East Coast then. I got you. You only paid 99 cents to be my friend? Dang. Watching from Arizona. Nice. Monterrey, Mexico. Beautiful. Australia, okay. Thanks, Loga. Logana. Hopefully I said that right. Thank you so much. 111 there in Canada currently. I got you. Welcome in. South Carolina. Very awesome. Silas, you just made the bot mad. What do you do, brother? I want 98 cents back. That's the dude. Enid, Oklahoma. All right, Steve. Love it. Absolutely awesome. Down in Eden. Watching from Maryland. Oh, yo, welcome in. Glad to have you. Definitely glad to have you. How come some spots on Jupiter's blue? It's going to be from some of the gases. Kind of a bluish tint, though. Make its way out of the sun's atmosphere. Yeah, it takes a long time. Just over 8 minutes to get to us. Looks like it's in water. It's our atmosphere. We're out of focus, though, right now. It's the atmosphere. There's a lot of stuff in the atmosphere that distorts the light when we watch it, and we get some things called atmospheric turbulence, which gives us this kind of like a wave effect. What's about mad? I'm not sure, man. I guess no one's in here to make the bot mad, so it's just coming for you. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. Up in the tree. No idea why. It just like wave your hand up the tree. Flew there. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Salute from Romania. Welcome in. Hi, how are you? No, yep, it's after you. How many of our suns fit in the largest store in the viewable universe? Any guesses? Oh man, I couldn't even guess. I couldn't guess. How many of our suns fits in the largest sun? The largest star. My bad. I meant to say star. I couldn't guess. I know stars get really massive. Our star is relatively small, even though it's common. It's relatively small. Watching from Utah. I was just watching shorts and I joined to like and drop some appreciation. I love what you're doing here. Likes and subscribe. Tim, dude, thank you so much, man. I'll say thank you. What up, boss man? What's up with the face that you're throwing in there? Got questions? Feel free to ask. Does NASA have actual pictures, or are they all CGI? Have you ever seen CGI from the 1990s? That would be the first question I would ask. Have you ever seen CGI from the 1990s? Do you think there's any other planets that are able to have human life on them? It's possible, plausible. I don't know that we'll find life that looks just like us, but I think it's very plausible there's life out there. Try to see out of focus. What do you mean? You want me to like just move the telescope a bit? Or see out of focus? I'm not too sure what you actually asked, to be honest. Lion King. Wait, what? What exactly you mean? Thanks, Tim. Honestly, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Let's see if I can focus a little better, though, for us. Focus. What are we looking at? Saturn. Yep, we are hanging out Saturn. Hanging out Saturn. The picture. This is a live view from a 11-inch telescope. Did NASA go to the moon? You think? Yeah, absolutely. Not just once either. We went 6 times when it comes to people. Recording in the sky will be the closest star to us. The next recording in the sky will be. Well, I'm not too sure what you mean either. CGI, yeah, and you now think about it though. Oh yeah, I got you. That's what I'm saying. Think about CGI from the 90s, and then now go back even further. Now let's get back to the 60s. You ever seen CGI from the 60s? Like it just, yeah, it's not very good. You think the Panama alien is real? So that dude that went to that's the guy that went to Mexico, right? And spoke in front of the Congress in Mexico or whatever they call it. Got 3 brothers and have 3 brothers. How many brothers are we? You have 3 brothers and they have 3 brothers, so there's just 4. There are 4 brothers. Here, 1990. Yeah, 1990. But think about CGI then. Now go all the way to even the 60s and think about CGI. CGI was not great in the 90s. Imagine 30 years before that. Oh, no, absolutely not. NASA didn't have the ability to CGI to be able to do it. Let me see if I got that respond. The Panama one. Okay, yeah. That dude actually tried to claim aliens several different times. Has always got caught. Like, it wasn't his first time to try it either. He actually got caught up several times lying about stuff like that, even in the past. So even the idea that they actually held on to is crazy. Aaron said Photoshop in the 1890s is better than the 1960s CGI. Yeah. Dude, that's so funny. Dude, that's super funny. The earliest photo of Saturn in 1979 looks suspicious. Ooh. They ran through the computer back then? Use Photoshop? Is that what you're suggesting? I don't know where you're going with that. Scooty large star. Scooty Y is very large. It's a massive star. Yeah, we've been to the moon. There's plenty of evidence to show that we've been to the moon. Ton of evidence. Do you like Star Wars? Ooh, Star Trek's better, in my opinion. I prefer Star Trek over Star Wars. See if we can focus better. Maybe. Who messed up my atmosphere, by the way? I was building a giant mobile telescope mounted on a trailer. Oh, dude, that's crazy. That'd be really cool. Spock, don't speak to me, sir. Saturn looks sharper now. It's looking a little better. The first Mars rover began exploring 1972. When is Atlas crashing into Mars soon? No, it's not going to crash into Mars. It's going to fly past. How we lose the technology to go to the moon? We didn't. The space shuttles are still able to be used if they want to, but you can go to a museum and view them. Go check out the Apollo 19. How about the Battlestar Galactica? Nah, I never watched it. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, they didn't lose technology. That's just a misinterpretation of what the guy was trying to say. Hey, Sherry, welcome back. How's it going? How are you doing tonight? Yeah, much older, 97, yeah. Magnification are using to get the image system. So this is a scope. Our magnification is right about 300, though. Just over 300, between 300 and 400, somewhere. Should we build a base on the moon? It'd be nice to get rid of some people and put them up there. On an honest opinion, yeah, probably should. If you want to get the Mars, you probably should. The helicopter, dude, gotta miss the helicopter for real. The helicopter wrecking on Mars is just insane. You saw Battlestar Galactica at the drive-in theater. When you know, hey, that's really. I've been to a few drive-in theaters, but man, I was so young. I was so young. Um, James can be the first to go. Oh, don't say that. I was thinking Irontown. We want to send Irontown. Do you have any opinion on the current UAP? So like the helicopter, I assume. The helicopter video that someone recorded with the phone and released to the public. How can we communicate with men on the moon? Can't talk on cell and garage because there's nothing like a wall blocking it. Airwaves go pretty far. Like, you ever watch how like CBs work and that's a smaller band, of course, on the microwave, but they move into a little different, get into like ham radios. Look how far they can do. They can actually bounce ham radios off of the moon and back, and that's how you can talk to people around the room. You seen San Andreas? How to drive in? Thank goodness the movie was bad. Oh, I had something better to do than watch the movie. Can a cell phone work on the moon, you think? Yeah, absolutely. I love 500 live stream show. Oh, I did. Thank you so much. Watching Hallmark and Bob Barker. Ah, I got you. No UAP video. The current information on congressional. Yeah, but there's a lot of different things that are going on, like the video of the helicopter and the missile and whatnot. Like, honestly, UAPs are known. Like, they're mostly going to be governmental type stuff or drones or something like that. Everything that we see tends to be apparently videos that are recorded back in the 1920 quality. That's pretty wild, man. Can you see Jupiter in the morning? We can. 80s game shows, yeah. They pulled up their age pretty quick when they said that one. Hope I got everything up there, though. Light comments will connect our planet to the sun by electrical breakdown, creating plasma filament. Man, so much going on right now in chat. Do you believe in aliens? I think they're out there. I definitely think aliens are out there. I don't think we've been visited by them, though. Up in the sky on the side of the house, metal antennas, because me to hump them. Trying to understand. I got you. Makes sense. Tell me why the orbs are chilling at D2W airport. I don't know. Not something I go and watch, to be honest. Thanks, Marks. Appreciate it, bro. Jupiter, seeing Jupiter on here has been the highlight of my week. Yeah, Jupiter's gorgeous. I love Jupiter. Like, getting to view Jupiter is just amazing. A fair share of alien visitors. And, dude, everybody in California seems to be kind of different than the rest of us for some reason. I said it, dude. I said it. Hey, welcome in, Ologist. How you doing? How's your night? How's your weekend? Atlas had a comment interests you. I mean, it will. We're able to start viewing it. Get a job, says Jeffrey Dahmer. Okay, dude. What has more gravity, your wife or Saturn? My wife would probably kick your ass. Talk about California. No, I called it. I called it out. Do you think humans will ever make it past Mars? Eventually. I think we'll figure it out. Jelly, because we are self-sufficient. With your smog, bro. We see the TV, but how? No power cable. No data about alternating current. They work. We see the TV, but how? No power cable. I must have missed something. I'm so sorry. I must have missed something up there. They shouldn't see this guy. Sorry. Chance plays a lot of games with Irontown speaking in here. And Chance, of course, we play a lot of games together and hang out together a lot. Good friends. May make all the other aliens mad. That's funny. Van Allen belt much? What about Van Allen belt? You tell us about it. You mad because you can't produce your own smog. Oh my goodness. How did the up in the sky antennas on the side of your house radio wave? I got your text. Sorry I didn't respond. I saw this afternoon. What's up? How's it going? See you, man. This is Saturn. Yep, hanging out Saturn. Humans have made it past Mars. Have you not heard of SG-1? Oh my goodness. Get past the belt. How? Fly through it. I'm just a nephew that gets dragged along. That's true. It's our California friend. Everyone needs one of those. Man, you can only take it in a certain amount of yeah. You definitely are a $5 friend. Finally found something interesting. Courage, well done. How was your night? Is it true that all gas planets have rings? It is true. In our 4 gas planet rings that do all have or 4 gas planets that have rings. Can we take a long exposure of Saturn? It's going to be super bright if we did see it. It'll be really, really bright, but we can. It's out of focus right now too. That probably won't help much, but we can definitely try. We go for it. Has to be way out of focus. The equipment I'm using is the 7, and it is on a EQ Star Pro mount with a SV405cc, and it can be kind of expensive. The whole setup altogether is $6,000 to $7,000. To get color, oh no, it takes a lot more than doing long. You gotta do a lot more than that to get the actual to get colors to come through better. But we could try to focus it real quick, maybe. Whoa! Just took out our brightness, y'all. There we go. Gotta focus real quick. Focus. Focus. Focus, focus, focus. That is 313 and movie stars, Texas. In New Zealand, I think the planet is to the east-southeast of my location a month ago. I took a photo of the 2 planets that were together. What about the other? Did you catch them? So Jupiter and Venus in the morning hours. I said the sentence was, I am. I didn't say anything. I don't know what you guys are talking about now. TV the coaxial cables, but no power source. Yeah, so the radio waves create their own power source. That's what it actually does. It creates its own little electrical current that goes through the coaxial cable picked up by... Yeah, it's getting sharper every so often, yeah. What's a reliable source of pictures of Earth from the moon? There's a lot. Obviously, I'd look up like the Apollo missions. I think the Apollo missions are really stunning when you look back, but the Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter captured it. I think India's did a really good capture too. India got a really good one. The first one was one of the captured. Oh, you're good. This is the EQ6R Pro mount with the C11 on top of it. And then I'm using the SV405cc Deep Space technical camera. Salvatore! Yo, thank you so much, Salvatore. Dude, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, brother. The radio wave has energy. You like Apollo 13? Dude, that's messed up. Oh, good movie, okay. Yeah, definitely a good movie. One movie I have watched, Apollo 13. You can't see shot. Man, try to look it open then. I'm gonna try doing a night, but kept on because I don't get the shadow mental. I got you. Is this the regular content for you? No, usually I'm on here twerking. Singing and twerking. Not really, yeah, this is it. Yep, this is it. We won't even know how many licks it takes to get to the center of Lollipop. Or Tootsie Pop. You're right, dude. They took it off the air. Like, we never get to see. They're always in the commercial too fast. Come back Saturn where the rings all glow. Moonbeams and the orange snow. Do a backflip so I know you're real. Even if I did a backflip, how would that help you? I can stomp on the ground, make this move. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, I thought you're stopped streaming social media. I'm back, Raven. How's it going, by the way? I see you. We're over here on the YouTube side now. Can we see any other planets? Maybe here in a bit we will. The answer is 3 sometimes. I guess 3 licks. 3 licks, that's right. 3 licks to the center. But he chewed it though. I wasn't too fair. That is true. He did say 3. Lick, and then crunch. Man, those commercials are old. That's how almost like the bullfrogs. Oh, all is well, Raven. Absolutely, all is well. How's everything for you? You said you're great, but how is everything for you? To the moon, Alice. What the heck? Heck the what? What, dude? What's up, Nick? How's it going? We're looking at Saturn live right now. 1, 2, crunch. Yeah. What is this, Saturn? We're looking at Saturn through a 11-inch telescope here near Kansas City, Missouri. Where is the beef? That is true. That is true. That is true. We can't see the hexagon on Saturn. Not from this type of view. It's what's for dinner. Yep. I remember that one. Sub for next time. Dude, Aaron, thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. You're still traumatized over Where's the Beef commercials? I remember the bitter beer commercials. Those were pretty funny. I don't drink beer. I hardly ever drink. What was a Civil War like, Uncle? Dang, man. Did he just try to call me old? Wow. It would be cool to see something past that planet. Like stars. We're probably gonna do deep space here in just a bit. We'll probably take out the Barlow, set it up, and we'll do some deep space. Yeah, why that? Those were pretty comical. 1, 2, 3, chomp, yeah. I now remember. During the beautiful night, missed your informative lives, so I'm glad I found you. I'm definitely glad you're here. Definitely glad to have you back. Walk through the halls in school and everybody me that. Oh, okay. I got you. The only way to fly. Bryson does like the Steelers. That is true. He does like the Steelers. That kid. Just depends on what you get. Ah, I got you. I've never been like a big beer drinker. Like I'd rather go like tequila, if anything. Telescope right now, C11. Never seen Saturn through a telescope. Dude, I'm glad to have you here. You'll get to see a lot of stuff. Here in a bit, we're going to swap out that. We're going to jump away from Saturn. We're going to do some deep space stuff. I think that's going to be a lot of fun doing some deep space views tonight. C11 telescope. Been waiting for an alien invasion since 1954. Dang, Joseph. Yeah, because we have Chuck Norris. This is true. Chuck Norris is why we don't have alien invasion. That is completely true. Or an asteroid thing. Oh, I missed something. Let me go back. The comet approaching Earth, right? Not approaching Earth. We got some comets around, but none that are actually. It is a science fact. It is true. Yep. As long as we have Chuck Norris, we are good. Been tracking the aliens coming towards us. There's no aliens coming towards us. Does Saturn's profile ever change? We can see a broader view of the rings through the years. So, roughly about 7 years from the maximum width that we'll be able to see, the maximum southern width. Well, maybe I said, nope, not going there. They seen Chuck Norris. Ain't doing it. We seen what he does to his own. He puts some more sunspots on the sun. How are we going to go there? How old am I, if you may ask? Dude, I'm a 22. I feel like 22. Nah, I'm 4. Touchy Pops would be the 1 billion. Goopy, do never. Goodness. John 3, James Hacks. Man, he's coming at you, bro. He's coming at you, Leo. Tic Tac lie. Tic Tac lives in the sun. Tactile. There's nothing to go to the sun besides Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris is the only thing. Why does Windows already have an update? Man, come on. Why do we always got to get these window updates all the time? I'll throw it out there real quick. I see. Yeah, absolutely. If you guys want to see, like on my website, there's a nice little graph that'll show you kind of what happens here. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. See if I can throw my website in the view. Then we can look at Saturn and see kind of how the rings actually change. Let me get the pull in. Maybe. My website gonna pull in? Oh, there we go. Okay. So here's my website. If you guys ever want to go to Skies Live, this shows the all-sky camera. This is right above us right now. This gets updated every roughly 10 seconds, and so you can see where the telescope's pointing. Here's Saturn. Oh, if I can get us back over here. This is basically what it looks above. You can see the Milky Way hanging out over here doing this thing. So if you guys actually want to check that out at times that you're not on here with us, the awesome streams, it's pretty cool. Uranus is starting to come up. You can see the Seven Sisters down here. Pleiades coming up as well. And then, if you want to see how the rings actually work, let's do that. Let's go down to Saturn. It's a pretty cool little deal I was able to get on the website here. Go down towards the rings right here. So over the period here, let's just do like we'll go by the year. So this year to next year, to the next year, to the next year, to the next year, to the next year, and then we get to 7 years, and this is when we get that maximum width. And then we'll come back towards that razor on edge again in roughly about 14 years. It's about 14 and a half years roughly. What's special about Saturn? It's gorgeous. Its rings that we could be makes it really, really special in my opinion. Make it super special. And the rings definitely do it. When Chuck Norris touched the sun, he saw Bruce Lee there. Dude, that's funny. That's super funny. Let me get my chat back up here. There we go. If I can keep up everything here. Oh, thanks, Ron. I appreciate it. The other night, the rings were chilled the other way. Did they change fast? So, no, that's just based on my equipment. So, if I go out there and spin my camera, for example, it's going to change the way that we're actually viewing Saturn. Let me kind of pull it over here just a bit. Give you a little bit of what I'm talking about there. Let me get us. Oh, wrong button. Let me kind of point like where the camera is. I'll kind of show you. I'll go out there and kind of barely turn the camera. Hopefully we don't go way out of focus, which is a good possibility. But you'll see. Give me just a second. Let me turn off our mics real quick. You'll see what I do. Okay. All right. You notice how it kind of changed a little bit. Don't touch the camera. I did though. But notice how by barely turn it, now we have that different angle. So it's all about the equipment as far as like how we do actually view it. Yep. 7 years, man. Stop shaking Saturn. Now we got to get it back in focus because that happens. Spin the camera sometimes to get us out of focus here. See what we can do. See if we can get it back in focus. Actually, it's not too bad right now. It's actually decent. Let me get our chat back up on my screen. There it is. Okay. Bad internet stream is freezing for me now. Oh, is it really? Is it freezing for people? Hey, what up, D? How's it going? Thanks, Matt. I appreciate that. This is Saturn. Hanging out Saturn. Hanging out beautiful Saturn. But Mars not above the horizon. Can't get to it. See if we can pull this over a little better. I'll try to do just a bit more focus here. See what we can do. I feel like I'm getting there, but then I get so far away. Somewhere in that region here. Still flopping over a lot. Simmer down, Saturn. With the atmosphere, like I'm almost ready to just go ahead and start doing deep space, to be honest. Did you catch any footage of the supposed to pass by for real close to us a few weeks ago? The one that went between the asteroid, not the meteor, by the way. The one that went between us and the moon. I did not. How much did you spend on this telescope? I got this relatively cheaper. I bought this used, but it's roughly about like a just over $4,000 for this telescope. Yeah, razor on. It's hard to see the rings when we're for sure. But that's Saturn. We're hanging out Saturn. Does Saturn's rings help with the heartache? I mean, looking up, I think definitely can for sure. Hope this isn't a studio in Hollywood. Do you work there or something? Would love to get a telescope like yours one day. Nah, don't get an 11-inch telescope, dude. That's just too much telescope. Get something like the 8SE or something, honestly, because the 11-inch telescope is just really too much of a telescope, to be honest. Why is it white? Because that's the color we're getting right now. It's how it's coming through my camera and getting, like, we can obviously give it a little different coloring if we wanted to. Like, for example, if you want a green one, I can uncorrect the colors and we can have like a green Saturn. We can turn up like the blue balance and get like a bluish type Saturn. We can adjust it and get this really wild green. You can do all kinds of stuff with the color balance, but we are going to just try to correct it to where it should be, actually. But it is out of focus a bit too. Change something in your name. What? What do you do that for, man? Oh, thanks, Steven. I appreciate it, man. Cow Jazz is looking down while we're looking up. Look at that. Down 3,500 for the month. Nice. Don't you think that the surface of space and the footage, it does. The atmosphere is really, really hard to deal with when it comes to us. The atmosphere is super hard to deal with when it comes to using telescopes. Clearly, you're able to see something closer like the moon. A lot better, obviously. A lot better. It tends to be a lot better to be able to, because obviously it's much closer to it. The distance, right? So you got 238,900 miles away on average from the moon, where right now Saturn, we're 795 million miles away. Saturn sending color signals. That's funny. Yo, Wendy. Like now I put the lotion back in the basket. Oh my goodness, Wendy. Yo, what's up, Destiny? Welcome in. Yo, Wendy, thank you so much. No moons. We'd have to turn up bright to get moons to come through. We'd have to get the brightness way up. We do have a lot of wildfire smoke coming through, though, from our friends up north in Canada. Yep. Actually, we'll be able to start checking out the moon at the beginning of this week, where we'll be back to live streaming the moon here quickly. Honestly, thank you. Thank you so much. Blurry AF. Okay, I'm sorry. We'll fix that. Saturn, quit being blurry. All right, I told it. I told it. I don't know if it's going to listen to me, though. Honestly, don't know if it'll listen. And again, Wendy, thank you so much. Music, when changing colors. Ah, okay. Close encounters of the third kind. Gotcha. You want to? Oh, you want a full moon? Full moon nights are really fun. Full moon nights are really fun. We get all the crazies who come through for sure when full moons hit. It was quite authoritative information. Oh. Please zoom in a bit. Right now with the focus that we have, it's not going to be great at all. We're way out of focus. So the more you zoom out when you're doing something like this, it's a little better looking for us. Easier on the eyes anyways. I'm going to try to pull it back out of focus here. We get closer somewhere. Somewhere we'll find focus. Somewhere. It seemed like we were pretty close. We were back this way a little bit more, but the atmosphere is just getting really crazy. Yeah, Saturn, quit being blurry. Why are you trying to do that to it? Lunatic moon? Yeah. Yeah. If we can get really good focus, then we get those. We can actually do a lot more zooming in. Some nights you just can't do a lot of zoom. And this is just one of those nights where it is what it is. It's just a raw live view this through the telescope. Some nights it's amazing, some nights just ain't. I'm doing great. How you doing, Lucky Cat? How's everything going for you? Harvest Moon? Oh, orange and red, yeah. It was gorgeous. I got to see the beautiful moon. Motocross, a clear image of Saturn. Man. Motocross PK clear. What the heck are you speaking of, dude? What are you speaking of today? Yeah, really heavy smoke over our area right now. Dang Canada. Keep your smoke, please. Somewhere we'll find focus somewhere. Story of my life. Oh, man. Really awesome to see this blurry now. That's true. I mean, we're getting to see Saturn live. Something that's 795 million miles from us, and you're getting to see it live. So that's what makes it really stunning. Can we try to see Saturn's moon? It's going to be so hard. We got to take focus. There's not much. Like, I honestly can't get good focus, so even trying to capture the moon, pretty tough. But you can see a few of them. That's really hard to do. Really hard to get the focus to get the moons to even come through. I'm sure they have a clearer vision. Share probably is true. Let me speed the camera back up. Is that my boob? It is. Yeah. When we go to do some deep space, though, which we'll do here quickly, we're swap space. Then we'll, and when I say deep space, we'll galaxy, nebulae, stuff like that. We'll see more of the moons at that period. Be a little bit easier. That was turning up the exposure. Exposure gives you more light. That's what we're seeing. What company is this bulb from? Cosmos. The Cosmos company. What up, Hayden? How's it going, buddy? Gonna go deep cleaning on the floors, but since deep space sounds much more interesting. I got you. Deep space can be a lot of fun. It really can. Trust the moon. It's already below the horizon. I can't get to it right now. The hydrogen and oxygen, yeah. Crickets are putting you to sleep. Hey, guys, will you stop it? You're putting Sean to sleep. I yelled at the employees, bro. I mean, clear if you said Saturn just likes to glow sometimes. It does sometimes. Do you ever look at the moon? We do. We live stream it. We definitely do. No, not on that, though. Is that Saturn? My bad, man. Oh, yeah. You're all good, man. Welcome in. You started falling asleep, too? No, Camille, you can't be going to bed already. No way. Yo, what's up, William? How's it going, bud? How's your night? How about you turn your telescope to 3-eye Atlas? Because we look at Earth. Honestly, we'd be looking at Earth. This is below the horizon. But tonight we'll probably see a comet. We're going to look at the comet A6 Lemon. That's the comet we'll go to later on tonight. First Saturn, now the crickets. You tell them. I tried. I told Saturn to focus, the crickets to calm down. Nothing listens to me, though. Not even my friends. They don't listen to me. They try not to. I don't know. It's pretty wild. Oh, Streamlabs got something. Desire to Google. How far is... Confused over whether you're small, significant, or both. Unprovoked loyalty to a planet you've never visited. Ah, yeah. That makes sense. Story of your life, yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. Are you saying something? Dude, you heard. You know what I said. You heard me. How far away is it coming? 3-eye Atlas. I'd have to pull it up. Honestly, don't know off the top of my head. I honestly couldn't tell you off the top of my head. 3-eye Atlas, though. Let me see if I can pull up the data for it real quick on the planetarium here. See 2025 A6 Atlas right now is 1.38 AU, so just over 100 million. Thanks again. Appreciate it. Looks pretty flat to you? Cool story. What other planets can we see next? I think we're going to go to deep space here next. I think we're actually going to pull out the telescope, the camera and everything, put in our focal reducer, get rid of the Barlow that we have, and do some deep space stuff. Be kind of fun. Be a lot of fun. Yeah, the one that I was speaking of is the view later. It's roughly just over 1 AU away from us, so the distance between us and the sun. So just it's going to be 1.18 or 1.13. So just over 100 million miles away. See people that look like us on Venus? No, we don't see anything on Venus. The orbital loyalty is negotiating on the edge of the element. Oh my goodness. Yeah, 1 AU is the distance, which is 1 AU being around 93 million miles away. Good night, man. Good night, bro. Why did the USA go to Venus before? We didn't. Russia, actually. USSR, Venus, one of their probes. The first probe to get to Venus was from USSR. Made for focusing on planets? No, this is made for planets. It's just we have a lot of smoke above the sky right now. The C11 is really made for planets. Has a high focal length. Yeah, Venus is really hot. Super, super hot. Really hot. It's the hottest planet in our solar system. Kind of reminds me of a dingo. Sweet Japanese dumpling thing on a stick. Ah, oh, no way. See if I can keep up. Do you know about the Thor, the alien? I don't know anything about any of that. Kind of reminds me of dingo though. That's interesting. That's really cool. I think yes. Appreciate that. Only a handful of pictures of the surface of Venus was captured. Yep. Got a whole. Yep. Could have better Saturn in mind is nice. We'd actually get a really beautiful view of Saturn when it's in focus and we don't have a lot of atmospheric stuff in the air. And in this sense, it's going to be a lot of smoke. And you see someone like Clonad. Wait, what? Miranda is a moon of Uranus. Mars, Venus, and Earth are the planets. The rest are gas. So, forgot Mercury's a terrestrial planet as well. Mercury, Venus, Mars, and Earth are all terrestrial planets. The rest are gas planets. And technically, if you want to talk about Uranus, Neptune, they are ice giants more than just gas planets. But they are still gas planets. They're just ice giants. I do not, Camellia. Don't know anything about it. Hi, Maggie. Welcome in. The bot's coming after you, though, for too many emojis. Hey, by the way, if there's Wendy, can you use some of the emojis for members or no? Do you have the access to the emoji for members? Look like Spaceman or something like that. Well, hopefully you can see them in there. I'm not sure how to do it myself. Yeah, like that one. Yeah, there you go. All right, you got them. Nice. They are working. They are working. Sweet. Oh! Tell me the bot went for it? No way. Come on, bot. How can we make the bot not do that? That is aggressive. I'll fix that for sure. Hey, Munir, how's it going? The third one, yeah, I got you on that one. Let's see if there's a way to actually tell the bot not to do that. Symbol protection preferences. Auto permit members for sure. There we go. We got this. Let's see if I can get a fix here correctly. All right, now try. Now you should be good. Use that door voice again. Come on, computer. Let's go, bot. Do better, man. Do better, bot. Oh. I just made the other computer angry tonight, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, back to what we're doing here. Oh my goodness. Salvador, thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Let's get you pinned up there. Dude, thank you so much. Replaced. Gotcha. Iron Child left us. He don't get to be... Protocol, like for real. Who agrees to the code and permanent buffer? Wait, what? And you're going to a whole different conversation tonight. Hopefully all that worked up there, though. Can you zoom in on Mars? Mars is already below the horizon for us. Science says telepathic UFO means, hey, thanks. Welcome in, by the way. Hembro, thank you so much. Aren't we underwater and that's just a drop? No, this is called a planet. We call it Saturn. There is water in our atmosphere, though, if that counts. How long do you think it'll take us to land on Titan? That's the question. So, European Space Agency is trying to build a probe, I should say, for Titan. I don't remember when that mission will take off. It'll be in the 30s. 2030, so. Process ever device. Oh, I got you. I got you. How do you believe that there are more land in Antarctica and the ring beyond that? Have you ever seen it, Sneaky Smurf? Or are you just repeating something that you may have read or seen on the YouTube view? I mean, like, this would be an honest question. Have you actually seen this ice wall you're speaking of, or the rings that you're speaking of beyond that? I think it's so cool how the further away from the sun, dense the planets get. That's true. Saturn's really, really dense when we talk about it, or sorry, less dense compared to even the further out planets. So it's somewhat true to a certain point. All the gas giants are beautiful. This is true. It's moving to the right with the telescope. Yeah, I can bring it back. My bad. Sorry about that. Try to bring the telescope over just a bit more. There we go. NASA's Artemis mission next year. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. They're going to go the furthest distance mankind's ever gone. They're going to orbit around the moon. That's Artemis 2, by the way. And Artemis 3 will land on them. Yeah, you can see Neptune from here. Yeah, I just asked you a question, man. Like, you couldn't even answer that question. Speaking of, have you seen this ring that you're... It's a pretty simple question. The yes or no question. Buffer protocol, open source for the library coding. Why? Just why? Gotcha. Dude, thank you so much. Lost in Space. Love the name, man. Definitely glad to have you. Oh, thanks, Bird. I appreciate it, man. You have? Okay. When have you seen it? Hey, let's put it out there how much of a cultist you are, how much of your cult is, how far you are. So this guy has apparently seen an ice wall, and not only did he see an ice wall, he's seen a ring. Go ahead. You can go ahead with the rest of your story now. Could you say whoever coded buffering suffers from I got you. Whatever, are you open-minded? I'm open-minded, but I'm in a huge sense. The problem with it is not that I hate it. It's the idea that there's no evidence of something that they spew, and it's just kind of wild. How do you think the universe is created? It's a great question. I mean, I got my personal belief. I think everybody should have their personal belief. I'm not going to get into it, obviously. That's life's about down. I think it needs to be welcoming for everybody, and anybody having their beliefs is absolutely amazing. Like, I have nothing that I have against a person's beliefs. It's just, I think that's a personal thing for sure for people to have. I think politics and have a place. It's definitely the or cloud overlaps the alpha. I don't know. That's a really tough one. I highly doubt it. I would highly doubt it, but that's a tough one to say. Oh, that's awesome. Lost in Space. That's really awesome. Make sure I got the rest of them. Here's a real kind. Okay, dude. Hey, I guess if it would be different if some, and you just seen what happened, the signs of telepathic UFO beings, and so you just seen kind of where that guy went. He tried to claim that he's seen this ice, the rings, which obviously we can all take that pretty quick on how person actually is. I would have a serious discussion with the person, but you can tell when someone's actually serious and when they're full of crap. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, over 6,000 exoplanets, man. Over 6,000 exoplanets. And it's not NASA. Kind of put that out there correctly. It's not NASA that discovered them. It's astronomy in a whole, but there's 1,000 different. What are the Chinese doing on the moon? When you show the moon next week, what can we see? Not that we don't see the landers, obviously, be real, but they're doing science. About 5 degrees fit southeast for me tonight, but it's cloudy there. No aces. Gotta get rid of all that, all the clouds. Upstate, what up? It is Saturn. Welcome in, by the way. But one thing I will say is that space. You don't think NASA's been to space? Why is it the people that we go against, like the USSR back in the 60s, right? How come they verified that we've been there? The ones that we were actually in a race with. Why do all governments pretty much on the same agreement? Why do countries like China, India, Russia, Japan all take photographs of these objects on space? And even the footprints. Are there more humans out there in the cosmos? Who knows? It's a great question. Comet 3i will make its closest approach to Mars. Yeah. Cloud hack should be payable during daylight hours. True. Absolutely. It's a real place. Dude, come on, man. Now you're really just spewing some crazy stuff. You're spewing some wild stuff, man. Yeah, like, honestly, just kind of open your eyes. And I'll give you the conversation. You ready for this, Sneaky Smurf? We'll actually have this conversation. I'll show you that I can act mind with as well. Whenever you look at the sun, which roughly means that you get 12 hours of daylight, 12 hours of nighttime. When you see the sun go above you, do you ever pay attention to it in the daytime? Do you think men will visit Mars? It's possible. It's very possible. Oh yeah, exosphere. We're still the atmosphere. So the exosphere is a thin atmosphere around the moon itself. That's what the exosphere actually is. And you make a valid point on the moon. Possible. It is very possible. We know some of the atmosphere gets to the moon because of like solar winds. This does occur. But the moon itself, we appear to also see what it to be an exosphere, which is very, very thin though. You work for an intel agency, not. There are 3 suns there. Or did you skip that lecture? Oh, here we go. So there's 3. I'm just asking you, do you watch the sun itself? I assume you do. We got roughly a half a day in sun, half, and then the rest of the half, obviously, time for us. So 12 hours sun, 12 hours night. I assume that you do. Okay, you do. What path does it take through the sky? When you observe it, do you see it making 180 degree? Basically coming out of the southeast, going up north into the southwest, or do you watch it basically go from the east and west? You're conceding that you didn't go to space then? I mean, you can take that as you want. Like, see, if you want to say that some of our atmosphere may go past them, then that's possible. If you want to consider that being, we haven't been to the. Can you turn up your gain to see any of the moons? We want to, for sure. And I'm not talking about throughout the year. I understand the sun. I get that. But I'm talking about throughout the day, though. You see it go from the east to the west. You see it come up, and you see it make a straight path across the sky, right? For example, if you took a stick and hung something down, put a piece of paper on it, and you can just go out every hour, draw a circle where the sun is, and you see it make a straight path. You don't see it make some weird 180-degree circle. Is what the actual question would be. Can you turn up your gain to see any of the moons? We'll check out some of the moons here in a bit. We're actually getting ready to trade over to do some deep space rather than views of the beautiful planet Saturn. We're going to do some deep space here in a bit. Require a ticket for every bit of move. Bring to school. Hopefully I got everything else up here. Hopefully we did. Respect astronomers. It's all about the. It's just about what we can test, and that's what science itself is. What can we observe? What can we test? It doesn't mean there's nothing else out there, right? Like obviously there's stuff out there. There's more possibilities, but the things that we can observe, the things that we can test, and bring evidence to. Deep space on Saturday. Sunday now. Yeah, coming up on Sunday at 1:03 a.m. The fact that we can pretty much predict. Should tell you, pretty big on. That's true. Absolutely. Had it with binoculars while eating chickens. Dude, that's good. I haven't ate yet today, so let's quit talking about food already. My goodness. Deep space, yeah, we're going to definitely get deep space here quickly. Saturday into Sunday. I'm in. Saturn come from two of its moon. It's hard to say. It probably wasn't from a collision, but it's most likely could have been a comet. It could have been a comet that was captured and ended up being a moon and eventually got its limit and got smashed. Particle physics make a good case for quantum mechanics for the most part, yeah. Still 11 p.m. for you, yeah. Kind of space is wrong though. It's not. I mean, space is what we're in. Like you and I are in space. Yeah, we call the rest of the cosmos obviously the name of our universe, but we're in space. You and I are both in space as well. Prediction in terms of where, for example, Comet will go. Oh yeah, 100%. When we'll be able to go out and actually look at it and where exactly it's going to be. Yep. Why is a planetary object around the Earth is the same? Wait, what happened, Kyle? Must have missed something. Your notification didn't go off? Dude, no way. We've been live for 2 hours and 49 minutes. What type of power telescope? This is an 11-inch telescope from Celestron. It's a really big telescope, a little too much of a telescope to be honest. If I'm back out just a bit, we'll try to focus a little bit too. Focus! Wow, the atmosphere is wild right now. That's not horrible. We'll stay here for a second. Man could create gravity. We could travel long distance. For sure. To match up with what gravity we have here, it would require a lot of mass. Iron content of Mercury makes it cause disturbances in solar winds. I highly doubt it. We don't see anything that actually does cause any Mercury. Can you still see the moons? We can if we take long exposure photos. We can capture them. The one and only. I'm good, man. How you doing? How's your night? Most likely. Name chatbot have been around nearly 30 since. The universe is so vast. It is very massive. I don't know that the universe itself is infinite. I wouldn't say the space itself, whatever we're expanding into, that would probably be in. But the universe itself probably has an ending. Joking when they said that they're straight face, they believe the Earth's flat. Yeah, there's some people that usually they're not serious. That's just part of feeling like you belong to something per se. There's some people that are exploring, trying to see if it's the case, rather than making a claim. It'd be better if they actually ask the questions, right? Go and ask questions. I think that's also a really great way to learn. Like honestly asking questions, how we learn. And then you got some that are all about resisting. Got to resist the government or whatever. I think a lot of it just trust in its own. Is this the best focus? No, we can definitely do better. It's just tonight's been pretty well. We got a lot of Canadian smoke above us. Yeah, some people will definitely argue with it, I suppose. That's true. Yeah, the universe there's so many stars in the universe. There's so many galaxies in the universe. It's insane. It's mind-boggling. That was big on Facebook. Thought it was serious. I got you. Yeah, for sure. Oh, Canada. Yep. Oh, Canada. Snow, what's up? How's it going? How's everything going, man? 23 goes down. Wow. Expands so fast that we can see. Yeah, the universe expands faster than the speed of light. It's the fastest thing known as the expansion of the universe, and it's expanding faster today than it did yesterday. It's really, really wild. And there's actually about dark energy. It doesn't seem dark energy is consistent. It's not like a constant. That it changes, which is really, really wild. It's like super wild. You see the Andromeda Galaxy. We will tonight. We're definitely going to be swapping over. It'll be a lot of fun. Will definitely be fun. Andromeda Galaxy is gorgeous. It's very stunning. We'll see how just beautiful it is. We're going to be view of it, obviously. We're going to see quite a bit of Andromeda Galaxy. You'll get to see the dust lanes, the core. Andromeda Galaxy is a million light years away from us. This was found out 1900s, when they were able to use variable stars to be able to get the distance on stuff. Or I should say, yeah, this was done by, man, I cannot get her name, female, who worked, or I should say, didn't work there because she came from me, but she volunteered there and she did the calculations. Andromeda was actually not in our galaxy, so it's the first time we were there than enough to see the whole thing. I mean, as long as the atmosphere cooperates, that is true. I like to do public outreach with them. Jeff, no way. Set them. I don't set my telescope there anymore. I got you. Some people get that way, man. Some people think just because this is where conspiracies get dangerous. Is we look at the evidence, we know that iron core's relatively small, but you can go down a rabbit hole and say, oh, keep going down, and maybe a spaceship, there may be well, thing again. Is it cutting out? No! Silly Mike. It could be my side. I'm not too sure. Is it okay now? Or no? Maybe I need to yell at this thing a little bit more or something. We need to yell at the microphone? Sound's cutting out. Okay. Is it still cutting out or is it okay? Happened to you too? Let me see if I can put on a headset too and listen to myself. Good right now? Okay. Let me see if I can turn up my volume. Listen to myself as I'm talking. Hopefully it's a little better. Okay. Got you guys. This is Saturn. Currently looking at Saturn live through a telescope here in Kansas City, Missouri. All right, awesome. Awesome. Okay. I think I was against those people. Honestly frustrating how willing they are to learn. Yeah, I agree. It can get that way. Let's get to a different subject though, right? I don't want people to feel like we talk down on them, obviously. I think questions are amazing. Like, we all should have questions, but we should do our own experiments instead of taking what other people say and running with it, especially when it's not in the general consensus. C11, using the C11 telescope. Thanks, J-Ra. I appreciate that, man. Never seen 11 inch. Oh, definitely heard my audio cut out that time. It's an 11-inch telescope. Let me try a different mic real quick. Okay. Can you guys hear me okay? Is there an echo or no? 4 by 11? How many options, Winnie? That's funny. That is super funny. Is it an echo? It did this to me last night. I'm not sure what it does. Let me try this once. Okay, still an echo or no? Echo? Or clear? It is. My goodness, I don't know why. Okay, let me come back to this mic again. Yeah, I don't know why that microphone keeps echoing. I'm not sure what I'm missing on it. Oh, you know what? Maybe I do. Maybe it's my microphone here. Let's try it again. About now. Any better? Hopefully better. Echo still. How the heck is it echoing? I had no clue. Let me try to turn that one off. Still? Still an echo or no? Oh man. I don't know. Honestly, got no clue why. We'll just go back to this. Okay, let me fix that. And we'll go with that. How about now? Any better? I don't know. I'm not sure why it's doing it. Honestly, not sure why. Okay. Gotcha. No clue. Honestly, no clue. Not sure if it's headphone, the speakers. My microphone's muted in voice meter. Yeah, I honestly don't know, y'all. I don't know why it does it, but we'll try it this way. How far away is Saturn? About 795 million. Can hear the crickets? Nice. They're super loud. Crazy crickets. Don't they know they shouldn't be that loud? When are you going to switch mode? We're actually going to deep space here in a minute. We're going to go do some deep space views. Need a motor for tracking to get it stable like that. You do. You need a tracking mount to be able to do so. Nice to hear the crickets and the frogs. Out here in Colorado, it's so quiet at night. Man, I love Colorado though. Colorado has beautiful, beautiful skies. Loud crickets are awesome. Ah, man. They're paid, they're paid. I gotta pay them every now and then to keep up doing what they do. What up, Brian? How's it going, brother? Maybe the audio problem. Oh, okay. I'll have to look up, no sound. Okay, I got you. I got you. When you, screech in high pitch, then move away till the sound vanishes. We can then move closer to the mic to bring. So the mic that I was trying to use was headset. One that was actually on my head, so I don't know why it was that. Next thing I find authority. Authority always wins. Is it real? It is, yeah. You're city. Get my chat back on the screen. I can't see nothing. There we go. I can see better. Now I can see it better. Yeah, that's better. Much better to read comments now. Okay. Pull this down to where it's supposed to be. There we go. And the chat. There we go. Or an hour. Let me get that. Like day and night. Like day and night. Oh, I missed something there. Right now it's M82, M101, M102. $31 obviously, 32, 42 will be good targets to go to. They're not able to see other planets right now. We can see other planets right now. Right now, Saturn, Neptune, Uranus is getting ready to come up into the view. Ever consciously called yourself 5 times? No. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. And see more stars. Yes, we'll see a lot of stars for sure here in a bit. We'll definitely be seeing stars. We definitely will see a lot of stars here in a minute. Another planet. We will. We're going to do some. It's going to be the next deep space views. Be a member, but I can't afford it. Dude, that's all good, man. Don't worry about it, brother. You being here. That means a lot to me. Have the loudest. Okay. Is it Koki? Koki frogs? They're only the size of your thumb now. Wow, that's crazy. Is that like a, Sherry, is that like a tree frog? Is there really an echo? I didn't touch nothing. Oh my goodness. What is, oh, you know what? How about that? Was that it? Why did the frogs cross the street to get the other side? Oh, okay. Not anymore. No echo anymore. Okay, okay. Gotcha. You can literally see the edge of the galaxy right now. It's crazy cool. We will. We definitely will. We're going to do deep space, so we'll see some crazy cool stuff here in a minute. No echo for the last few minutes. Okay, thank you so much, Ranger Nick. Appreciate it, man. I appreciate that. Rainforest frogs. Okay. That's super cool. All right, should we set up for deep space? That's going to be the question at this point. Should we set up for deep space now? What do you guys think we should do? Not really trip frog. I got you. Should we go ahead and set up for deep space? We'll get it all set up. I'll let you guys kind of watch what it takes to set up for deep space here too. It's kind of fun. And we're going to zoom all the way out on the camera here. Here's what the camera can see, by the way. This is our field of view with the camera. We're going to bring it in. There's going to be some things that we got. We're going to take out the Barlow. So we'll remove the camera from the telescope here. We'll take out the Barlow, which what gives us a lot of zoom that we're using. Let me kind of point us at the area where I'll be working at right here. Right about here. And then we'll take out the Barlow. We'll take out the connector. We'll put a focal reducer on. We'll put the camera back on. How is there an echo? Like, I don't know. Like, I didn't even touch anything. I'm so confused. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I got no clue. Anyways, and you guys will see me just change out some of the equipment here real quick. And then we'll get to doing some deep space stuff, which will be a lot of fun. Okay, I got you. Probably still a few minutes behind. That's possible. That's true. All right, so let me, let's do it. Let's get it all set up. I'm going to give us a lot of brightness real quick. It's a lot easier sometimes when I'm trying to focus in on stuff. So we'll start to see some of the moons around Saturn. Let's see if we can capture more light. There we go. You start to see some of the moons. And again, this is our field of view that we can actually see with this setup. And then when we put in the focal radius, you'll notice that Saturn's going to look like a baby. Basically baby Saturn. I'll leave the mic on now. You guys are going to hear me get next to the telescope. You'll hear me unscrew it. Kind of get it. How things actually work. We'll have to set the focuser. I'll unscrew the focuser from the telescope itself, and I'll manually focus it until we get things back into focus to be able to see what we're doing. And then we shall get there. It'll take me about anywhere 3 to 5 minutes, roughly. So we'll try. Give me just a minute here. Okay. Right here by the telescope. I don't know if you guys can hear me okay or not. Hopefully you can. I gotta turn on the monitor out here. This can be kind of a fun process for sure. We'll let the monitor kick on. You guys can see. I'm kind of over here a little bit. All right. And then we're going to start taking everything off. It's going to get bright, so be careful with that. The view will get bright as I take the camera off the telescope. And then it's going to capture basically the ambient light. So it will be bright. Just be prepared for that. You're going to basically have a flashbang come through. So the first thing I'll do is I'll take off the telescope itself, or the camera from the telescope. And this is where it's going to get bright. And I apologize. Let me get it all the way off here. Get it out of our way. Set it on here for a minute. I'm going to lose it. And I'm going to take all the other equipment out that we won't need. Set it to the side. Unscrew the adapter. And just so you know, this is like a lot of people ask about telescope. This is a massive telescope. Really big telescope. Let me see if I can see my camera too. See what you guys are seeing. Oh, let me focus on that. There you go. That should be a little bit better. Put that over there for a minute. Need the focal reducer, which is right here. We'll screw it on the back. This is basically going to reduce our focal length on the telescope and also bring it to a much higher F ratio. Currently in its configuration, we were running about F20. We're going to bring it down to roughly about F6, which is much faster when it comes to light output. Captured a lot more of the dim objects that we're going to go for. Put all this together here. And get screw on. Can't see nothing, but it's so dark. Latch already. Oh my goodness, I can't see nothing. Let me take that back off and put it on. And screw it all back on there. There we go. That worked. Trying to get the light still. Such a pain. There we go. Now it's good. place back in. SV running. Downside of the scope. Find the power cable. Okay. Now we got to get it in focus real quick. We can see Saturn's way out of focus. The dark area that you see in the center is actually the secondary mirror of the telescope itself. What I'll look for is basically, I'm going to look for some of the moons and some of the stars out here to be able to focus on first. We want to try to find a bunch of dots out there and get them as sharp as possible. We'll tighten here, and then we'll see how our view looks, and we can do everything else automatically through the assistance of the focuser, electronic. Putting that down. Looks decent enough. Okay. We should be good there. Let me get our stars back, because sometimes seeing stars is better than looking at a telescope, right? So we can focus on stars real quick. There we go. Hey, gorgeous out there. Amazing. All right, let's do it. Okay, there we are. So let's bring down some of the exposure real quick. Take a look at things. You can see Saturn. Now look at how small Saturn is in our view now. Baby Saturn out there. You can see some of the moons out here as well, right next to Saturn. So if we grab a little bit more light, you can really make out. We're still out of focus a bit. Let's see if we can get to do a little better focusing. We'll look at some of the stars around as well that are in this area, and we'll try to get the focus in on some of these stars. We'll see if we go the right way. Go in this direction. What we're looking for right now is where it's just basically a point of light and really bright for us. It's not too terribly bad. All right, someone name something that they want to go to first. What do you guys want to go to first? Give me the first target. Get zoomed out on the planetarium here. M13's already behind trees, I do believe. Let me verify. Yeah, it's definitely behind trees for M13's already way behind trees. A nebula? Neptune. Okay, we can go by Neptune real quick, and then we nebula. So let me swing to Neptune first. We have to pull up for us real quick right in the center. It's gonna be a little tiny dot. Watch when we get here. We gotta go to the other side of the sky, actually. Gotta wait for the telescope. Is it echoing again? No? Okay. Okay, awesome. All right, as you can see, the telescope's going to swing to the other side of the sky real quick. Then we'll see Neptune. We'll try to get Neptune in our view. And then we'll go for a few targets. Andromeda is almost straight above my head currently, but we can look at a nebula first, and then we'll go to Andromeda. We can look at a globular cluster as well. Well, there's definitely a few awesome targets that we can actually go. Let's get the Neptune real quick here. We get enough light in our view as we settle down. Make sure all our settings are proper. let it settle down the telescope, and then we're going to plate solve it, and then he'll bring Neptune to the center for us. We'll see that blue planet come right into the center over here. All right, now there it is, coming in. Old Neptune. It's about 2.7 billion miles away from us. You excited for 3i? Yeah, dude. It's gonna be really cool. Beetle guys, we'll get the Beetle guys here in a bit, and Raijo, we'll definitely get. We gotta wait for Orion to come up first. There it is. There's the beauty. Let me click a target here. We're gonna go to a nebula first. Let's see which first. I'm trying to find a good one here. Get my microphone out of my way. Wait. All right. Type in stuff here real quick. All right, on our way. 3, 2, 1, and we. Here we go. Our first target, our first deep space target, then, boys. Oh, what I do? Welcome back. You got all the questions. Your favorite planet color? Oh, dude, yeah, 100%. Love that blue. Love the blue. GG, says Wendy. Nice. All right, we're going to have a lot of stars coming in our view, of course. Just got to wait for everything to settle down for it. We really should focus a little bit more, it looks like. Get some more stars to come in a little cleaner. Let's see what we can do. We get some of these stars to be a little bit more of a pin light for us. Back the other way. Maybe a little bit more. Let's see what our view looks like. Okay. I'm going to plate solve real quick, and then we'll go to our first nebula. This is going to be the bubble nebula that we go to. Everything we look at's in the past. Pretty wild, right? Do you like the James Webb Space Telescope? Absolutely. Okay, we're pulling in on the bubble nebula. Let's see if we get enough stuff out here. Let's look at some stars real quick. Make sure we got plenty of stars. We do. Pull that down just a bit. Let's take a quick photo. What do you guys think? 30 seconds? 30 seconds sound good? 30 seconds sounds good to me. Let's grab that photo. Yep, using C11. So let me get everything out of our way. We should be good to grab. Sure. 600 seconds. My goodness, dude. I don't have the guide camera turned on right. Or we definitely would. That'd be a lot of. 30 seconds sounds good. Nice exposure time. So let it grab it up. Everything should be good. Looks like it will be. Do it. Let's go for it. Go big or go home, huh? Here it comes. Can you guys see the bubble in there? It's starting to come through right there. Check that out. We'll see if we can correct the colors real quick in the brightness. Be able to see it a little easier. You guys see the bubble nebula starting to come through? Ain't that cool? I'm pull out some of the noise too. Start to see the bubble nebula coming through. Ain't that wild? Crazy cool, ain't it? I think bubble nebula is a really good to go for. If you can spend a lot of time there, man, it's really stunning. It really is beautiful. I should turn on the cooler. Let me turn on the cooler on the telescope. We'll go to like negative 10 degrees Celsius. See how that does. Then we'll get a little bit cleaner picture as well. How far away is that? Man, I don't. Off the top of my head, I couldn't even tell you. I'd have to look. Yeah, even on my side, don't even tell me how far away. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. But here comes the Bubble Nebula. Gorgeous, ain't it? A lot of fun. This is a really wide area too, through the telescope, as you can see. That Bubble Nebula is gorgeous. Alright, next target, let's say go ahead and take us back to our regular pictures. Man, look at how noisy it is. That's crazy noisy. You can still see the Bubble Nebula right there too. Let's see if I can bring in some light. There you go. Really make out the Dumbbell Nebula in there. Dumbbell Nebula, yeah, they're gorgeous. They're really stunning. Let me speed up the camera real quick. Pull some stars so we can see some stars real quick. See how many stars we actually have out there. Really gorgeous. Really gorgeous out there. Need more brightness. All that noise. All the darn camera noise. There we go. Now we can see decently. See stuff decently for sure. Alright, let's do it. Let's go to another target. Let's swing to right above our head. Directly above our head here. Gotta go the other side of the pier as well. But if I was around it, you could people. Yeah. Are you able to see the flag left on the map? Look at the path that is the nebula 7,100 years ago. Crazy cool. So 7,100. On our way. This is gonna be cool. This is gonna be 2.5 million light years away. We talk about Andromeda. And so the light that we're gonna see when we get to Andromeda is 2.5 million years old. Any other hobbies? Dude, I do a nice little show at the end of the massive. That's a lot of fun. Alright, let's get into position here. We're gonna plate solve it. Make sure it ain't gonna try. Oh yeah, it's gonna make us want to go the other side. We're gonna have to wait on M32 just a second. But while we wait on that, let's go to another target right here. This is gonna be a small target though. We're gonna go to another target first. Then we'll get to Andromeda. It's too far, like it just passed. We're on one side of the pier looking. But we'll get here in a minute. Let's grab this target first. See if we can get to come in. It's going to be the Barbell Nebula, or the Little Dumbbell Nebula, also known. Let's see if we can get the calm down for just a second. Calm down, telescope. There we go. Watch some of the noise. And let's capture it. 30 seconds, well. Sounds like a good place to be tonight. Andromeda's a series, you watch it? Oh, nice, dude. No way, that's really cool. That's super cool. There's going to be a planetary nebula. So planetary nebula is a little different. The Bubble Nebula came from a star that went supernova. This time we're going to see a star that went nova instead, similar to what our star will do when it comes to the end of it. We'll go through the phases from being the the yellow dwarf we have. Eventually it's going to fuse heavier elements. It's going to balance between gravity and its atmospheric pressure, and then throw out a bunch of cool gases like this one. What we see here is mostly going to be hydrogen, and it's kind of like your fingerprint per se when we talk about gases. Is it really cutting out again? No, silly Mike. I wonder if it's from my air blowing too close or something. Let me try that. Is it this better or no? We don't see the oxygen 3 unless you use an oxygen 3 filter. So we're seeing in white, we're seeing in one shot. So we're seeing the side, the hydrogen and helium side, a little less on the unique hydrogen. Makes hydrogen pop out. Yeah, this is gases. Looking at a bunch of gases out there. But this is the Little Dumbbell Nebula, or also known as the Barbell Nebula. Go look at planets. Ah, dude, that's awesome, man. That's super awesome, buddy. Right now we're looking at a planetary nebula. That's a planetary nebula, a star that went nova rather than supernova. So similar to what our sun will do at the end of it. That's Nicholas, yeah. That's funny, man. This one here is the Dumbbell Nebula. Or, sorry, the Little Dumbbell Nebula, or also known as the Barbell Nebula. Really cool view. Just gorgeous. Alright, let's go back in the camera here, speed up the camera. Let's swing around to another area. Get some light here, be able to see as we swing around. Zoom back out. Alright, and then something a lot of you guys probably know about. Of course, the Seven Sisters, Pleiades. We'll go and take a look at a few of the stars over in the Pleiades region, or also known as the Seven Sisters, of course. Here we go. So now we're looking into the region of the Seven Sisters or Pleiades. Different stars in these areas. See kind of how gorgeous stars are out there through the telescope. Gorgeous, ain't it? Really beautiful area. Is the audio still cutting out for y'all? Just a little. Not as bad. I'm thinking maybe I need to restart anyways, because we do still have Saturn as the title. People are going to be coming in here and saying, hey, that, so maybe I need to change out the title, get everything restarted. It's not a bad idea. I see that my stream is behind quite a bit, which is really wild. Actually, 22 notifications on my side. Just high CPU, which is normal. But maybe I should go ahead and restart the stream. It takes about 5 minutes, of course, to do it. If you haven't hit subscribe yet, make sure you do. If you didn't enjoy like astronomy, if you enjoy these type of views, if you enjoy the vibes alone, or even just have the being able to look up rather than looking down, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you do enjoy that and jump in here with us. I'll be back on in roughly about 5 minutes or so. Let me get everything restarted and reset. But clear skies if you're not able to come back tonight. Clear skies, and hopefully I'll see you here soon though.